Alright, everyone. Today, I'm going to be leveling up my Latin skill. Right now, I'm a Latinist level 40. I've branched out, I've had a couple of the unlocks. Now, I'm going to hope to get to level 41, level 42. If we go any higher than that, then it'll be a major accomplishment for the day. A couple things. First, I have my potions here. I have potion number 1, which isn't the most go-to potion, Coca-Cola. We got potion number 2. Potion number 2, we got coffee. Okay, black. Number 3, potion number 3, we have water. Had to think about it. So you can think about this as we have what are the three bars in Skyrim? We have the health bar, the magic bar, and the stamina bar. Well, if I had to assign one of these to each bar, stamina would probably be coffee, and the water would probably be health. Coca-Cola isn't quite magic, and that's where I need to intercede here. For this studying session, this is where I'm going to go do a little magic. Right now, I don't usually do this for my studying sessions, but the bright idea struck me when, just now before we started this, someone very close to me said, "Hey, I took a cold shower." If you take cold showers, good. I don't do it. I did it once or twice or 3 or 4 times. And then sometimes I'd play with a little cold at the end. If you do it for 30 days, probably health benefit. I'm just going to do it right now for the video. Maybe you can get a before and after too of my hair. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the camera going. I promise there won't be any jump scares. Well, I can't promise like with 100% certainty, but I'm going to keep the camera going. I'm going to go take a shower. And I'm going to unwind. And I am going to start playing the Skyrim music for you. If you want to start without me, or if you want to just take this time to meditate, go ahead. Whatever you want to do, I'm going to play the Skyrim music. There's going to be some, a little bit of, what's the radio word? The radio silence, dead noise. It's not going to be really that at all. Because 1, there's going to be music, and 2, you can skip ahead to where I return. So, with that being said, here is the beginning. I'm using the Skyrim music and ambiance. We're going to play it. And I'm going to take my shower. And when I return, we're going to level up my skill. I've showered, so I have the well-rested bonus a little bit of confidence boost. This may be because I have the hygienic trait, but I have a mutated hygienic trait. Some people have a trait where it's an inborn trait. Maybe it's an inborn trait and required trait they picked up on a path. I don't know. A trait where it's like, if they don't shower for 4 months, they get an educational boost. You don't know that someone doesn't have that trait. I don't know if I don't have that trait. Maybe that trait is unlocked and it's part of the skill tree. I don't know. My hair's wet. What else do I want to say? I decided against the cold shower, or I didn't end up doing the cold shower because didn't really want to. Didn't feel the need to discipline myself in that sense. I'm already boosted up. I have enough gear. I didn't want to go and do that side quest, or not even a side quest, that trial. I've done trials like that before, and I'm on the correct path. I know what side quest I'm currently doing to own my skill, and I don't need to do it. I don't need to pick that lock. Maybe I don't have the skill to pick that lock. I don't know the quirks. I'm a child in this game, and remember when we played RPGs as children, we didn't know all the ins and outs. So I just didn't want to do it. I'm gonna go put some clothes on, and we're almost gonna hop into this leveling up Latin. 18 minutes? Ooh. Alright, resume. I do want to show you guys the gear that I'm rocking today. I already showed you my potions, but check it out. I decided last minute, you know what? I'm going to equip gear that may help me in the study. So I'm rocking the blue jeans. I'm rocking the Pumas. No socks. No sock Pumas. This, I do not know the benefit or the plus minus boost with or without the socks. I don't know if it changes. Perhaps we're going to discover something. Because it is a different kind of fit, you know, like the socks with the Pumas kind of adds a comfort. Without, maybe it adds confidence, you never know. Anyway, and then finally the shirt, one of my favorites. It's definitely gonna add a little bit of style points, which again leads back to confidence. So honestly, I really be just doing this. And then I got my stance going. I got my stance right here. This is my new player stance. This is just cosmetic as I talk, but you never know. It adds what it adds. But really, I'd be doing this in shorts and sweatpants and pajamas. So if you want to know the control for this study, that's that. So something to compare it to. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this a lot. It might be a one-time thing, so it's going to be hard to measure. What's the most effective way to level my Latin skill? But let's do one last thing before we hop into it now. I do want to put some hair gel in, pre-med for my Tarkov fans. Now what I want to do here is not even hair gel, it's a leave-in conditioner. Once again, I really recently started doing this 1 month ago. This isn't something that I do. This is now it's something I do. I find myself going on 30-day kicks of things. Sometimes it's 7-day kicks of things. That's normally with food. 7-day kicks. We got the 7-day kicks. We got 3-day kicks. That's probably heavier stuff. Maybe with substances. And not. I don't. Maybe in my bad days. But anyway. There's a 30-day kicks like this, but no, I can see this lasting longer because I'm beating out my hair. Really just gotta get a lot in there. And then for the Latin, I mean, I've been doing this for 2022. Let's see, around 2017 I started doing Latin, or 2016. And slow, teach myself. Then I let it go for a couple years, and I was just doing other languages. Now, okay, it kind of looks good, but it's a side view. But now, since October, I've been doing vocab every day for Latin, logging vocab, reading. It's pretty much all that I'm reading. I really just want to have that confidence. Okay, so I think the gel's in, but my hands are sticky, so let me just, okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll be right back. We'll get this going. So, one last thing. Let me get, oh no, I'm not gonna need that. No, I might need it. Alright. So I got the physical book of what we're gonna be reading today. Ovid's Metamorphoses. What I'm going to be reading, I'm going to talk about that in a second. And on this edition, it has the Latin on one side and the English on the other. But we're going to be reading on the computer screen. So, I'm not going to have too much use for that unless I really think it is prudent to consult the English translation. If that is the case, then we will resort to that. So, oh, hair gel. I won't leave anymore. So, with this, a couple things. Just as a little precursor, or before we get into it. See, I'm stumbling because I should just hop into it. But I should just minimize this because I don't want to look at myself. That's number one. I'm gonna pull up Skyrim music on my other monitor just to have the Skyrim in the background. So, my idea for this was to study for myself, and that is what I am doing. But as it happens, when we do good things for ourselves, we can help others. And that may or may not be true, but that's what occurred to my mind. And although I'm reading it for myself, I don't know how I might interrupt myself and try to explain something, or I might just do 3 hours of pretend you guys aren't here. Probably not going to be that. I already feel the need. I'm going to do the Coke first, by the way. Because you don't want to lose the fizz. It's already kind of lost it. So I will read everything out loud. I am going to try to vocalize everything that's going to help. I might do stretches where I just keep reading, or I might pause. And I have 4 windows open, as you see. You spent however so many minutes sitting here, or else you skipped. This is the main window, the actual text. Maybe reading here. If I come across a word that I don't know, definitely don't know, I'll be writing it here. These, maybe not definitely. If I want to just revisit a word, I'll write it here. If I want to look up the word spot on, I'll put it here. If I want to add it to my, ooh, gotta fix this. Got a couple of decks going. If I want to add it to my deck of revolving cards, then I'll do that. Mostly I want to stick to the text because I just want to immerse myself. That's been my latest breakthrough, is just literally read and do not think about vocabulary. Oh, I'm going to show you a good example now that we're here. Yep. And I am going to talk about this before we go in. Oh, I hope I can find the example though. Okay, give me a sec. I won't be doing this at all. I will no, I can just do it right here. I can control F is bad boy. It's probably easier. Okay, there was in book 4 and then 10 of... Okay, this line right here. Okay, it's describing something, and I'm gonna give you the literal word for... People say, don't do the word for word translation. Don't do it. Don't even think about doing that, because language does not work that way. Don't. They're wrong. I'm not gonna even be facetious about this. This is wrong. They're well-intended. They want you to think outside the box and that word order is different, yes. But to say, we'll never do word for word. Check this out. This is a clause in a sentence. We're looking at this one right here. This is a clause. And pretend before this clause it says, see, I can't even translate it. Pretend it says, and then there was a time, okay? And then there's this clause. I'm gonna read it word for word. And then there was a time which you neither darkness nor able to say light. Okay? Okay? It's gonna get tricky. For me, it was a breakthrough because I'm familiar a little. I was in the moment, so I'm here. Oh, which you neither darkness nor able to say light. But there's a little more going on, a little more, and you just have to connect the dots. So it's which you neither darkness nor light can say it is. That's what it's saying. Which, and then, okay, so we did the word for word, we did the rough translation. Let's maybe do a polish. Which you can neither say was light nor, or was neither darkness nor light. But you can't make that jump immediately. You have to do the word for word. Think about this. If I'm saying, hey, you're a swell man. Do you think you're not doing word for word? Do you not follow every word I'm saying right now? Which you neither darkness nor able to say light. And it's tricky because these are the two things and they're separated by 3 words. They're the 2 objects. Very rough entry into this study. And I just wanted to give you my latest breakthrough in just immersing myself into the language. And that's what we're going to be doing. So, without further ado, let me drink a Coke and go back to Liber Uno. I say my Latin's at a 40. It could be at 21. Probably is at 20. Yeah, probably 20. I don't have any. I have one writing branch unlocked. I put everything into the reading branch. All right. Okay, no backing out now. Or should I get one of those? Should I download one of those cursor things where you can see where I cursor? No backing out. No backing out. Est nemus aemoniae, praeruta quad undique claudit silva. Vocam tempe, per quae penios ab imo effusas pindos fumosis vovitor undis, deictuque gravi tenuis agetantia fumos, nubila conducit sumisque ad spergine silvis, impluit et sonitu plusquam vicini fatigat. Haec domus, haec sedes, haec sunt penetralia magni amnis, in his residens facto de cautibus antro, undis iuro dabat nipisque golentibus undas. Here's the home, here's the seed, here are the great penetrating bodies? No, not quite. In which the residents made the cavernous tales, the waves. Undis jura dabat nimpisque colentibus undas. By the waves judged, giving the nymphs sowing waves, waves to waves. It's wrong. It is, but it's building that. You're at the smith. You're smithing. I'm smithing. I'm smithing. 1,000 iron daggers, baby. Undis jura dabat nimpisque colentibus undas. Conveniunt illuc popularia flumina primum nescia gratentur consolenturne parentem populifer spercios et in requietus inepus apedonusque senex lenisques amprisos et aes moxque amnes aliqui quatulit impetus illos in mare deducunt festas erroribus undas. Inacus unus abest. And sometimes I'd be writing down embarrassing words that I'm like, oh, I should have known that. Inacus, I'm probably going to find out later. Oh. Inacus unus abes imoque reconditus antro fetibus auget aquas natamque miserimus io lugetut amisam. Nescit vitane fruatur ansit apud manes, sed quam non invenit usquam, esse putat nusquam atque animo peora varetur. Okay, I am going to do something that I'm just realizing I should have done. I'm going to begin where I've currently been studying. I'm not going to go back to the chapter. Because I was feeling last night. Okay. So, we'll try it. We'll resume right here. Tum vero totis baci memorabili tebis numenerat. Magnasque novi... No, I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit ahead. There we go. Sustinet ire illuc caelesti sede relicta, tantum molis irae quaerabat Saturnia uno, quos simul intravit sacroque a corpori presum, ingemuit limen, tria Cerberus extuit ora, et tres latratus semeleribit. Illa sororis nocte vocat genitas, grave et implacibili numen. Cacaris ante foris clausus armantes sedebant deque suis atro spectebant crinibus ambues, quam simul agnorunt inter caliginis umbras surexeri deae, sede scelerata vocatur, viscera praebebat titios lanianda novemque, iugeribus distentos erat, tibi, tantale, nullae deprenduntur aquae, quaeque inminit effugit arbor. Nullae deprenduntur aquae, quaeque imminent effugit arbor. Aut petis aut urgues rediturum, Sisipe saxum. Vovitor ixion et se sequiturque fugitque, molirique suis letum patuelibus ausae ad silvae repetunt, quas perdant velides undas. Getting into the groove. Not really wanting to focus on words at all. I'd rather just read this whole thing out loud. Quos omnes ace postquam Saturnia torva vidit et ante omnias ixiona rursus avilo sisipon ad speciens curhique fratribus inquit perpetuas patitur poenas atamanta superbum regia dives habet qui me cum coniuges semper sprevit et expondit causas odique viaeque quique velit quod velet erat ne regia cadnis staret et in facinus traherant atamanta sorores imperium promissa preces confundit in unum solicitatque deas sic cacu nonne locuta disipone canos utera turbata capillos movit et obstantes riecet aporica lubras atque ita non longis opus est ambagibus atque ita non longis opus est ambagibus inquid that's almost a good I almost know that ambagibus is throwing me out. Facta puta quacumque iubes. Puta is not it's not what we think it is. Putare or puto means I think. Facta puta quacumque iubes inamibile regnum deserite quae refer caeli melioris ad auras. Laeta redit iuno, quam caelum entrari param temporatis lustravit aquis taumantias illis. Nec mora, without delay. Tisipone made factum sanguinis sumit. Tisiphone badly took his blood in portuna facem. Made factum sanguinis sumit in portuna facem. Badly took his blood in portuna facem. Fluidoque cruae rubentum induitur palam, tortoque incingitur angue, egrediturque domo. Luctus comitatur iontem et pavor et terror trepiduque insania vultu. Limine considerat, poste stremuisse feruntur aeoli palorque fores infecita cernas, solque locum fugit, monstris esterita coniux. Teritus monstris is it the frightened marriage? Frightening marriage is a monster, or something marriage is a monster. Teritus es atamas, tectoque exiri parabant, obstitit in felix aditumque obsedit erinis, nexaque viperis destendens brachiae nodis, Caesariam exclusit, motae sonveri colubrae, parsque iacent humoris, pars circum pectora lapsae, sibile dansaniam quae vomunt linguisque coruscant. Okay. About the word for word thing. People are right when they say that. Don't take it word for word. Because language is, number one thing that it teaches is for you to think differently. And it teaches that in such a simple yet elusive way. By word order. English, I'm sorry. Spanish, lo siento. Do I go around and say, so literal translation back to English, oh, I feel it. Imagine if we said that instead of sorry. I mean, you can imagine that. I feel it. We can say that, but do we say this? I feel. Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel. To put the object before the subject and the verb, we don't do that. And every language has method of subject, object, verb, and not only in that order, but they switch the orders around depending on what you're saying. And then they throw things in, they have parallel structures, they do this. Anything to get your mind to imagine something before the other word's introduced. So, and in the longer examples, it's more evident, but I'm not too smart to come up with one on my own. Shakespeare is like learning a language if you learn Shakespeare, because so here's an example that I always use. He ends a sonnet by saying, I'll try to repeat the whole sonnet to you guys, but the end of it is, and therefore I lie with her, and she with me, and in our faults by lies we flattered be. And in our faults, okay, so far we're good, by lies we flattered be, and in our faults by lie, instead of, and we are flattered by our faults. our lying faults. No, and in our faults by lies we flattered. Because we have the faults first. Flattered, and then end on B. I mean, can't really end on anything better. Let me see. I'm gonna try to say it out loud. When my lover swears she's made of truth, I do believe her, though I know she lies. So that she thinks me some untutored youth, unlearned in the world's false subtleties. No. But wherefore say she that she is not unjust, and wherefore say I that I am not old? Oh, love's best habit is in seeming trust, and old age in love loves not to have years told. Therefore I lie with her and she with me, and our faults by lies we flattered me. I probably missed a couple lines. Anyway. So yes, language can teach you to memorize poems. Inde duos medis abrumpit crinibus angues pestifaraque manu raptos in misit. Ad ili inusque sinus adamanteosque pererant inspirantque graves animas. Nec vulnera membris ulla ferro turning down Skyrim just a little bit. Mens est quae diros sentiat ictus. Atulerat secum liquidi cope monstro veneni, oris cerebrae spumas et virus echidnae errorosque vagos, caecaeque oblivio mentis, et scelus et lacrimas orviumque et caeris amorum. Omnia trita simul, quae sanguina mixta recenti puxeratae recavum vesata cecuta. Omnia trita simul, quae sanguini mixta recenti, which recently was mixed with blood. Like, this is the shit. This is the stuff that I'll catch, like, okay, and it's putting together. Coxeratae recavo viridi versata cecuta. Dunque pauent ili, vergit furiale venenum, pectus in amborum precordiaque intimi movit. Tum face iactata periundum saepius orbem consequitur motis velapitur indibus ignis. Sic victris iusique potens ad inania mani regna dedititis, subtumque recingitur angum. I'm pretty sure Angwem is a snake. Might be wrong. Okay. And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Wenenum, that's them. Because so, Angwem is snake, and then you have Ungwem, which is fingernail. So, okay. So they're close. Like snake and fingernail. Cute. We're almost out of this. What did we say this was the magic? We're not out of the magic. Magic is a moisture. Protinus, Aeolides, Media, Furibundus, in Aula, Clamat. Yo! Yo means yo. Yo, comites, his retir tendite silues. Hic modo cum gemina vise es mihi prole laena, utque ferae sequitrus vestigia coniugis, amens, deque sinu matris ridentam et parva liarcum brachia tendentam. Rapid et bisterque per auras et twice and 3 times et bisterque per auras per the air more rotat fundae ridoque infantia saxo discutitore ferox. This is that. Oh no, why am I? The dactylic hexameter? Anima virumque cano. So almost all these lines should be read like this, by the way. I'm gonna attempt it. I'm gonna try to attempt how these lines should be read. Discutitora ferox, tum denique concita mater, seu dolor hoc fecit, seu sparsi causa veneni, exulula passisque fugit, male sana capilis. And sometimes it's not always sometimes it's like there's 2 modes. Sometimes I feel like Migos singing. Deque fedens paro nulis meliceta lacertis. Hoi bace sonat. Baci sub nomine juno visitet. Hos usus praestertivi dixit. Alumnus. In meet aecoribus scopulus. Pars in cavotur furtibus et tectas defendita indribus undas. Summa riget frontemque apud temporigit aecor. Occupat hunc vides insania fecerat, inno seque super pontum nullo tablata timore mitit onusque sum, percussa recanduit unda, at vemus, in meritae netis miserata laboris, sic patro blandita suo est omnumen aquarum, proxima qui caelo cesi Neptune, potestas, magna quidem posco, sed tu miseri meorum, jactari coscernis genionio immenso, et disade tuis. Aliquod mihi gratia ponto est, si tamen in medio quandum concreta profundo spuma fui, caremque manet mihi nomen ab illa. Adnui oranti Neptunus et abstulit illis, quod mortale fuit, maestatemque verendam. I gotta look this up. I'll add that because it repeated so much. In posuit nomenque semo faciemque novavi, nunc thoique Deum cum matre palamine dixit. Sidoniae comites, quantum valveri secutae signe pedum, primo videri novissima saxo, nec dubium de morte ratae canevi palmis de canceri domum scisa cum veste capillos, utque parum justae nemiumque in paleci saeve, invidiam faceri Deam, convicia iuno non tulit, et faciam vos ipsas maxima dixit, sevitiae monumentum meae, res dicta secuta est, namquae praecipue fuera pia, persequat in cui in freta laginam saltum quaetatura nueram, haud usquam potuit scopuloque ad fixa cohesi, altera, dum solito tempta pangori ferire pectora, tempta dos hensit requisi lacertos illa, manus ut forte tenderat in maris undas, saxia facta manus in ias temporigidundas, huius, ut aretum laniabat vertice crinem, duratos subito digitus in crinem videis, quoquaeque in gestu de prince est, haesit in illo, pars volucres factae, quae nunc quoque gurgite in illo, aequora destringit sumis Ismenides alis. Nescit agenidoris natam parvumque nepotem aequoris esse Deos, luctus serieque malorum victus et ostentis, quae plurima viderat, exit conditor urbe sua, tamquam fortuna locorum, non sua se premerat, longisque erroribus actus, contigit illericos profuga cum coniuge finis, iamque malis anisque graves dum prima retractant, fata domus releguntque sos sermone labores, num sacer ille mea traectus cuspide serpens, cadmus ait fuerat, dum cum Sidoni perfectus viperios sparsi per umam nova semena dentes, quam sicura Deum tam geta vindicit ira, ipse precor serpens in longam porigar album, dixit et ut serpens in longam tenditer album. Okay, up until about right here, I was paying attention, but then my mind wandered. Something that happens, and then I just kept reading. I was imagining something else about a loved one, as it usually is. I'm just gonna drink. It's not related to that imagining, and maybe it is. That's my type of conspiracy theory. This is my type of conspiracy theory. When I create a work of art, and it is time in that work of art where someone might shed a tear, my eye gets itchy. Now, I came to this conclusion a couple weeks ago when creating a work of art and reaching the peak sad moment, my eye itched. So, in my brain, which likes to reason, I immediately concluded, well, it must be that in these sad moments I strike, I recognize that it's a sad moment, but don't, and itch my eye. And then after itching is when I realized it. I didn't go, oh, I want to cry, let me itch my eye. It all happened like that. So, we'll see next time I'm making a work of art, and it works, so. And I'm going to go back. I should drink water. Okay, I will drink water before the coffee, just because you guys are on camera, but most days I don't be drinking water, man. I just be drinking coffee and tea. But if we're gonna go for the long haul, I'll do some water. The Skyrim music still playing. 11:48 minutes. No. That actually seems to be right about right. I don't know why I'm saying only. Alright, let's resume at Dixit. There's a Latin word for resume. I can't think of it. Stupid me. We ain't giving up. We're raising that skill. We're still at 40. Or lower. Dixit. Et ut serpens in longum tenditor album durataeque cutis quamas in cresceri senti nigraque cadulisis variaris corpora gutis nigraque caerules variari nigraque caerules variari corpora gutis nigraque caerules variari corpora gutis nigraque caerules variari corpora gutis nigraque caerules nigra. Because every first syllable has to be stressed according to this pronunciation scanning. Nigraque, and the black cerulean variance of the body's throat. Like, that's literal, so that's when, okay, the word for word people are right, or the anti-word for words. Nigraque caerules variari, is that to be varied, variari, or is it plural variance? Nigraque caerules nigraque caerules variari corpora gutis, nigraque caerules variari corpora gutis. I'm probably not even doing it right. Nigraque caerules variari corpora gutis, nigraque caerules variari. In impectusque caditronus comisaque in unum paulatim terreti tenuantur acumene crura brachia iam restant, quae restant brachia tendit, et lacrimis per ad huc humana fluentibus ora acere conjux acere miserima dixit, dunque aliquid superes de me tange manumque accipi, dum manus est, dum non totum occupat anguis. Okay, now we have a mission because I almost understood this. And while someone is above me, touch me and my hand. Touch me and accept my hand. And while someone is above me, touch me and accept my hand. Or literal, and while someone above me is, touch me and my hand accept. And while the hand is there, while not everything is occupied by and while the snake doesn't occupy everything. Dunque aliquid superes de me tange manumque accipi, dum manus est, dum non totum occupat anguis. Dunque aliquid superes de me tange manumque accipe, dum manus est, dum non totum occupat anguis. And while someone is above me, touch me and accept my hand. And while the hand is there, and while the snake doesn't occupy everything, ille quidem mult plura loqui, he certainly wanted to say much more, sed lingua repente, said his tongue, but his tongue immediately in part esfise duas. Ille quidem mult plura loque, sed lingua repente in partes esfisa duas. He certainly wanted to say much more, but his tongue was immediately ripped into two. Esfisa duas, fisa du, nec verba volenti, and the words that the words that he wished, nec verba volenti sufficiunt, or no, nec verba flying, nec verba volenti, they didn't suffice, the flying words didn't suffice, or the wished words didn't suffice. Quotiensque alicos parate questus, we're getting a little tricky, and how much others laid open to be eaten. Questus sibilat, sound sibilat, hanc illi vocem natura reliquit, a period. You can break from that action. That was good. Nuda man. By the nude hand carried. Okay, I'm gonna stop translating out. Like, that's how it works with language. You go for a while and I recognize all these words. I don't think with this right here, this is where I picked up because I know every vocab word right here. Vocabulary is key. Yes, grammar, yes. Base grammar, yes. I'm not gonna lie, I went through grammar books, okay, yeah, so I kind of know grammar. When it gets complex and the rules are being broken, I'm not gonna do it. But I know general instructions. But when you know all the words, for example, if I knew every word in this sentence, let me give you a sentence. Let me write it. That'll make it easier. Let me write a sentence right here. Hope you can see it. I'll write it up here. He took the baseball to the game and afterwards smacked mother twice until he cried. Okay. This is an example, obviously. This is an extra story. So if you only knew the words, and you scanned it, maybe let's break it down. These are the main words you have to know in this. Took, you might not even know that he is, in Latin you're not going to know that, they don't say he a lot. Because it's implied. Who's a he, and then you see the verb, whatever. Took, baseball, game. You might see two, you might not. He took baseball game. Oh, see, that'd be tricky if there was no two. Are you see the baseball game or the baseball to the game? Took baseball game, afterwards smacked mom twice till cry. Do you understand that? Took baseball game, afterwards smacked mom twice till cry. Now, this is the double-edged sword. On one hand, it's like, okay, you don't want to be reading it like that because that's not how it was originally intended. For example, if I was translating from English and all I took out was this was took baseball game, afterwards smack mom twice till cry. That's not how English speakers read that. So on one hand, yes, we don't want to do that. On the other hand, when you're learning, you should not be punished for putting this together, for at least finding that out. Took baseball game, afterwards smack mom twice till cry. We're still in action. Nuda manu feriens exclamat pectoria conjunx. Now is conjunx wife or marriage? I thought it was just marriage, spouse. Do I have that? Wow. Didn't. What's marriage then? Is it conjugate? Conjugo is to marry? Conjugo probably? I thought conjunx was marriage, so okay. So nuda manu feriens exclamat pectora conjunx. Cadme mane teque. Cadme mane. I think that's saying cadme. Remain by yourself. In felix. He sexue monstris. Cadme. Quid hoc. Cadme. What is this? Ubi pes. Ubi sunt umirique manusque et colore facies et dum locor omnia. Oh, that's good. I think pes means feet. Just double checking. Okay. Where's the foot or my foot? Ubi pes. Where's foot? Ubi pes. Ubi sunt humorique. Shoulders. Manusque. Et color. Et facies. Dum locor. Omnia. All. Where's the foot? Where are the shoulders, the hands, the color, face? And while I speak, all. Curnon me coque caelestes ignanem vertitis anguem. Dixerat, ille suae lambebat conjugis ora inque sinus caros, veluti cognoscerat, ibat et dabat, amplexus ad suetaque cola petebat. For some reason I was just want to use the word random. I was just reminded in these 4 lines of a trip I took with my family to a lake when I was 10. And my brother and my sister running around. I don't think that's... I'm going to straight up say that that's not in the words I read, but why was I reminded of that? Why did my mind wander there? I don't I trek on a lot of spaces. I'll be honest with you, I haven't trekked to that thought before. I probably play with it, but quis adest. Whoever's there, aderan comites, teretur. Quis adest. Whoever's there, and it's saying like companions were there. They feared teretur. I think anytime I make a translation, there's like it's a 90% chance it's wrong. 50-50. At illa lubrica per nulcet cristati cole draconis, et subito duo sunt iuntuque, that looks good. Et subito duo sunt iuntuque, et subito duo sunt iuntuque volumine serpunt, donec in et positit memoris subieri latebras, nunc quoque nec fugiunt hominem nec vulneri laedunt, quidque prius fuerint, placidi nevenire dragones. Sed tamen ambobus versae solacia formae magna nepos dederat, quem develata colevat India, quem positus celebrabat accae templis, solus avantiales ab origine Cretos ialem, a Christius super est, qui moenibus arcia urbis, argolicae contra quae Deum ferat arma genusque, non potet esse Iovis, neque enem Iovis esse potubat Persia, quem pluvio danae conceparat auro. Nox tamen a Christium, tante est presente averi, tam violase Deum quam nun agnose nepotem paenitet, impositus in caelo est alter, ad alter referens, spolium memorabile monstri, aera carpebat tenerum stridentibus alis, conque super libices victor penderet arenas, gorgonae capitis mutae cecidere coentae, quas humus exceptas varios animavit in angues, unde frequens ille est infesta quintera colubris. One time I was listening to this podcast when I was trying to do German. It's a nice podcast, I forgot the name, but she would do like 5 to 20 minute stories or catch-ups. Easy German podcast and Easy German channel is number one for recommending. But this is another one I'm thinking about. And in one of her videos, like towards the end, she had been talking for a long time, and I remember I was listening to it in the car, and I could hear like the back of her mouth pop, and not in a pleasing way, like you think ASMR, like. But it was not. It was like in a dry mouth way. So I just got a little self-conscious of that. I want to communicate everything that I communicate. But as soon as I say that, I know that the throat's right here really bad, so I'm just gonna keep going. Not really bad. Did I just say really bad? Listen to that qualifier. We're talking about language. If anyone says really, if they say right at the end of a statement, I love the show Shark Tank. But go, if you want a homework assignment, watch seasons 8 through 10. And every time Mark Cuban talks, who is probably my first or second favorite shark, his only downside, and it's probably his secret to life, is he says right. Yeah, so, alright, so we're reading Latin, right? And what you want to do, right, when you're thinking about this is the word construction, right? Now, words are in different orders, right? So, once we have... Is it because they're having a dialogue with themselves and they're leading them along? Yeah, so, alright, we're doing a discussion on Latin, right? And we're going through it, right? Okay, thank you for that, right? And then, should I take a left? Up here? Ah, I screwed up the joke. Anyway, inde per... Sun's gonna be coming in soon, so we're gonna have to close it. Okay, everything's good on the technical side. Alright. Inde per immensum ventis discordibus actus nunc illuc exemplo nubis aquae fertu et ex alto sedutas aeteri longe, despectateras totumque superbo ad orbem, tergelidas arctos, ter cancri brachia vivit, saepe sub occasus, saepe est ablatus in ortus, iamque cadente die, veritus se crederi nocte, considit Hesperio, regnis alantis, in orbe exiguamque petit requiem, dum Lucifer ignes evocat aurorae, curus aurora diurnus. So, if you know the vocab, kind of put stuff together, and just, at least for me, I'm getting better at this, like knowing what they're talking about in general. Okay, if you're talking about Lucifer, which can be translated as the morning star, aurora, the dawn, like they call the dawn, it's a proper noun. Occasus, okay, sun setting, saepe sub occasus, often under the setting of the sun, saepe est ablatus in ortus, raised in the ortus. What's ortus again? I don't want to look it up. Iamque cadente die, and now every falling day, veritus se crederi note, and truly, Hesperio is a wind, maybe. Anyway, Atlantis. Hic hominum cunctos ingenti corpore praestans, Also, and we had this dramatic moment up here where she was losing her shape, and we had the moment with the hold my hand, and now we're going back to the entire world. This is metamorphosis. We're talking gods, we're talking origins. Okay, let's go back to it. Where was I? Hic hominum cunctos ingenti corpore praestans, Iapetionides atlas fit. Ultima telos reges sub hoc et pontus erat, qui solis angelis aequora subit equis et fessus excipit axis. Mille greges ille totidinque arventa per herbas eravant, et humum ecine nulla premivat. Arboreae frondes ar radiante mitentes, exaura romos, exaura pomate vivant. Hospes et persus ibi, seu gloria tangit te generis magni generis mihi imputorat. Sibi es miratorum, miraveri nostras, hospitium requiemque peto, memorili vetustae sortis erat, demis antederat panasia soltem. Tempus, atlas, venit, tua quos polia pictor auro abor, et hunc praede titulum Iovi natus arit. Id metuen solidis pomaria clauserat atlas, moenibus et vasto dederat servanda draconi, arcivatque suis externos finibus omnes, qui quoque vale procul, ne longe gloria rerum, quam mentiris ait, longe tibi Jupiter absit, vinque minis adit manibusque expellerit temptat, cum tantem et placidis miscentem fortia victis. Now, I spaced out there for another second. I don't want to just derail us once more, but I was thinking about forgiveness, and this is a concept switch. Viribus inferior. Quis enem par esit Atlantis viribus, at quoniam parvit ibi gratia nostra est, accipe munus. Ai laevaque aparte medusae ipsi retroversus qualentia proculit ora. Quantus erat, mons factus atlas, nam barba comaeque in silvas avenit, iuga sunt Americoe minusque, quod caput ante fuit, sumo est in monte Cacune, osa lapis fidunt. Tum partis altus in omnis crevit in immensum sic qui statuistis, et omne cum tot sideribus caelum requievit in illo. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna try to get a long stretch of reading. We're beginning at the paragraph. Clauserat hypotates aetnaio carcere ventos, ad monitorque operum caelo clarissimus alto Lucifer ortus erat. Penis ligat ili resultis parte ab utroque peris teloque acincitur unco, et liquidum mutis talarimus aerat fingit. Gentibus in numeris circumque infraque relictis, et iurcum populus que paeque conspicit arvae, unic in merita materne penderi linguae. Andromedam poenas in mustus userat amor, quam simulat duros erigatem brachia cautes, virit avantiades, nisi qual levis aura capilos, moverat et tepido manabam lumina flotu, marmorium rapus eset opus,
trahitum scius ignes, et stupet et visae corretus imagini formae, 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 paenes suos quaterie sobritus in area penas, ut stentit odixi ministers non academiis, sed cumbus inter secundirium vitur amantes, pande recorrente et cur vincla garas. Primos sile illa nec audet ad velarium virgo, manibusque modestus celasset vultus, si non legata fuisset lumina quod potuit lacrimas in plevit abortis, lumina quod potuit lacrimas in plevit abortis, sapios instante, sua ne delicta fateri nole videretur, nomen deraeque sumque, quantaque maternae fuerit fiducia formae, quantaque maternae fuerit fiducia formae, quantaque maternae fuerit fiducia formae, indicate nondum memoratis omnibus una insomnium. Venionsque menso bello apponto imminent.
Okay, so this is a little poetic trick he's doing that. Just little things you keep picking up on. Beginning each with an in.
Indicate nondum memoratis omnibus una insomnium. Veniensque in menso bello apponto imminent et latum sub pectori posidet aequor.
I'll try to call out those little tricks when I see him. He has some other inline rhymes and switch arounds that he does, but I only noticed about 5 to 10. And there's 16 or 15 or 16 books, and they're about 800 lines each, so definitely didn't notice many in the long run. See when I speak, keep sentence short. Remind myself.
Conclamat virgo, genitor lugubris et una mater ad est, ambo miseris sed justus illa, ex secum auxilium sed dignus tempori fletus plangorum quae feritum quae corporea erat, cum sico spesae lacrimarum longa manieri, tempora vos poterunt, ad opem brevis ora feratum est, hanc ego si Peterem Persius Iovi natus et illa, quam clausum impleuit facunda Jupiter auro, Gorgonis angui comae Persius superatora tealis, arias ausus iactatis ire per auras, praeferor punctis certe gener, aderitantis dotibus et meritum, favia modo numina temptum. Quod mea sit servata mea virtute paciscor, accipiunt legem, qui senem dubitaret, who will doubt it, et orant promitum quae super regnum totali parentes. Ecce, behold, velut, it's as if, ecce, velut, navis praefixo concita rostro, sulcat aquas iovenam sudantibus acta lacertis, sic fera dimotis impulsa pectoris umbis, tantum aberat scopulis, quantum balalice torto funda potes promo mei transmiteri caeli. Caeli is such a cum subito juvenis pedibus teluri repulsa, ardus in nubes abit, ut in aequori sumo umbra viri visa est, visam fera saevit in umbram, utque iovis praepes, vacua cumulit in arvo, praementum poebus iutia terga draconam, occupat aversum, meus saevo retorqueat ora, squamigeris, squamigeris, avidos filice vicibus umbes, sic celari, missus praeceps per inani volatur terga ferae presit extroque frementis in arvo, inaceris ferum carlotenus abili. Vulneri laesa gravi modos et sublimis in auras, atolit, raised up, he raised up, modo subdit aquis, modo mori ferocis versat apri. Aper, bor, okay. Apri, this is the thing about Latin. Okay, aper, bor is the word, law, bor. But you have the nomen, these are three forms or, I don't think they're conjugations. Cases. You have these three cases. So a nominative is if it's a subject. Genitive is if it belongs to something. So the pearl of Jane. Pearl of the price of pearl. If there's an of involved, it's genitive. So
So it can either be the nominative, genitive, or the nominative plural. So then you have plural and singular. Here, let's see if I can deduce it. Modo mori ferocis versab. So it's probably not vocative, because vocative is only when you go, oh Jimmy, I love you. Vocative. Whoa! Usually at the beginning. Or in common separated. Modo subito ad modo yeah, it's gotta be a noun plural, so it's a subject. Modo subit aquis. Modo mori ferocis versat apri. So ferocis might apply to this. So it's a nominative plural. So the ferocious boars, modo subit aquis, only to subdue the water, or drawn to the water, only modo mori ferocis versat apri, quam turba canca, cum soma terre, I don't know. Ili avidos morsus velocibus effugit alis, quaque pater, nunc terga cavis super obsite conquis, nunc laterem costas, nunc quad tenuissima cauda desinit nunciscem, facuto webere dense, bellua punicio mixtus cum sanguine fructus, ore he found it out of his mouth. Vomited out of it. Ad veri gravis ad spegini pennae. Nec bibulus ultra perseus talaribus ausus creveri conspexit scopulum, qui vertice sumo stantibus extant aquis, operitor ab aequor in moto. Mixus eo rupisque tenent juga prima sinistra, ter quater exigit repetita per ilia ferum. Why am I reminded of a random memory? On the second floor of the marriage, when I'm a kid playing pool, and the grown-ups dance downstairs, the lights that were out, and I'm eating a snack. Litero complausa clamor superasque diorum, impleveri domus, gaudem generemque salutam, auxiliumque domus servatorumque fratentur, Cassiope capeosque pater, resolutum catenes in cede huelgo, pretiumque et causa laboris, ipse manus hausta utrices abluit unda. Anguiferumque caput dura nelaide arena, molitumum folis natasque sub aequori huelgas, sternit et imponit porcinidos ora medusae, huelga recens bibulucoi etiamnum viva medulla vim rapuit monstri tactuque indirvit uius percepitque novum bramis et frondi rigorem. Ad pelagi nympae factu mirabile temptat pluribus in vergis et idem contingeri gaudent, seminacque ex illis iteram iactata per undas. Nunc quoque curalis iadem natura remansit, duritiam tanto capiant ut ab aere quoque vimen in aequori erat, fiat super aequora saxum. Dis tribus ile focus totidem de caespide ponit. Dis tribus ile focus totidem de caespide ponit. Laevo Mercurio, dextrum tibi, bellica virgo, ara Jovis media est. Mactator vaca Minervae. And the gods are gathering at some kind of altar. And there's a fireplace and hearth. Alipedi vitibus, Taurus tibi, summe deorum. Protinus Andromedan et tanti premia facti indotatarapi, taedas aeminaeus amorque praecutum, largis satiantur odoribus indes, certaque dependent tecnis et ubique lilaeque, tibiaque cantus. Animi felicie laeti argumenta sonat, resaratis aria larvis atrio tota patent, pulcroque instructa paratu, cepeni proceres ineunt, convivia regis, postquam epulis funti generosi muneri paci diffuderi animus, cutusque genusque locorum, quaeri incides muresque animumque virorum, qui simule docuit nunc fortissime dixit, fare precur perseo quantum virtute ubusque artibus abstuleris credita draconis ora, narrat aganorides gelilo sub alante, narrat aganorides gelilo Narat aganorides gelido sub alante iacentem esse loco solidae tutum munimini molis, cuius in introitu geminas habitasse sororis, porcidas unius partitas dominis usum, id se solerti furtim, dum traditur, asta supposita cepisse manu perque habita longe, deviaque et silvis solenties saxa fragosis,
Gorgoneas tetigisse domus pacinque per agros, perque vias vidici hominum simulacra ferrarumque in silicem ex ipsis visa conversa medusa, se tamen horrenda clipei, quem levae garebat, aere repercusso formam et spexis e medusae, dunque gravis somnus colubrasque ipsamque tenebat, et repuisse caput colo, penisque fugacem Pegason et fratrem matris de sanguine natus. Et fratrem matris de sanguine natus. Adidit et longi non fassa pericula cursus, quae freta, quas terra subse vidisset ab alto et quae iactatis tepicisset sidere penis, ante expectatum daque tamen. Excipit uno sexum numero procerum quaerens, cur solo sororum geserit alternissimo nexus conibus ambos, hospis aed quoniam scetaris digna relatum, accipe quae siti causam, clarissima forma mutorumque fuit spes invidiosa procuram illa, nec in tote conspectio nulla capillis pars fuit, inuni, qui se vidisse verferet, hanc pelagi rector templo vitiasi minervae dicitur, aversa es castus agile vultus nata iovis texit, neve hoc impune fuiset, gorgonium crinem turpes mutavit in hydras, nunc quoque, ut attonitus formidine teria tostes, pectorina verso, cos fecit sustinit anguis. Okay, so that's the end of book 4. We only did a couple hundred lines of it. We didn't do the whole book 4. We are going to start book 5 after I take a breath. I was getting a let me just finish this. I was getting into a groove for a second. I was connecting towards the end there and imagining it and reading it naturally, letting it go. And I know if I was teaching a Latin course, I would pause. I would really read and listen. Or maybe that would be a good lesson. Just damn it, listen. But so I am gonna do that. I'm just gonna when I get back, I'm just gonna read because I really want to get to I want to level my skill up to 41. And I want this to be more about, oh, my dog's not in his bed. Here he is. Tito. 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 He's skittish. So basically, man, this coffee is going down good. Go back to sleep, Tito. So, he's camera shy. I am gonna keep to grind this out, and I don't know what I want this video to be, but I just said, hey, let me just go study Latin on camera for 5 hours. Take it as you will, as you like it. All right, so here's our nasty recycle. It's not nasty because it's all paper, but there's a paper bag. I'm gonna go refill my coffee. I'm not gonna be drinking it right now, but I do want to refill it. What's drinking next? Water's good. Coke. BRB.
here's the kicker. You guys are actually helping me because center this out. Am I thinner? No. Yes. Okay, you guys are actually helping me because I would usually do one freaking chapter a day. Not even that. Like sometimes I'd be slacking like 300 lines a day. So just to even force myself to go a little harder just for the video. And remember, this is part 20 something in our Let's Play for Sid Meier's Civilization 5. So just to even get closer to that. Thank you. I hope the Skyrim is good. Can we turn it down? Should we turn it down? Or we turn it down? Okay, we're gonna turn it down. I ain't editing this video. I'll make that clear. Turn down more. This video might be shit just because of that. It's a risk. Yeah, we're gonna turn it down. Because it was lower for me. I'm just seeing that. Whole video ruined probably. Alright. Go to coffee. It's gonna let it sit because it is pretty hot. Okay. And I don't want to see myself. Dunque, ea capenu medio de naios eros agmine commemerat. Fremide. Dunque, ea capena medio de naios eros agmine commemerat. Fremida regalia turba atria completur. Ne conjugalia festa qui canates clamor, sed qui fera nuntiat arma. In quae repentinos convivea versa tumultus acimalare freto posis. Quad saevo quiatum ventorum rabies motis exasperet undis. Primus in his pioneos, belli temerarios auctor, fraxiniam quatiens arete cuspidis astem ait, en adsum paertae conjugus ultor, nec mihi te panae nec falsum versus in aurum Jupiter repiet, conanti miteri cepeios quid facis, exclamat, quae te, Germani, forentum mens agi in facinus? Meretisne haec gratietantis reditur, hac vitam servetae dote rependis, quam tibi non Persius verum siquaris ademit, sed grave neredum numen, sed cornier amon, sed quae vesceribus veniabat bello a ponti, ex saturanda meis, illo tibi tempori rapta est. Quo pertura fuit, nisi sic crudelis id ipsum exigis, ut pereat luctuque leoveri nostro. Scilicet haud satis est. Okay, I think it means indeed. Of course. It means of course. Of course. Okay. That's it. It's been throwing me off for a while. Scilicet haud satis est. Quod te spectante revincta est, nullam quod opam patrus sponsus sue tulisti, insuper, a quoquam quod sit servata, dolibus parmique eri pies, quae se tibi magna vientor exhibis scopilis ubi erant ad fixa, petises, nunc sine, qui petit, perquem haec non orba senectus fere, quad et meritis et voce est pactus, iumque non tibi, sed certae praelatum intellege morti. Ille nihil contra, sed et hunc et Persia vultu alterno spectans petat hunc ignorat in an illum, cunctatusque brevi contortam viribus hastam, quantus ira dabat, neque quam in Persia misit.
Ut stetit illatoro, stratis tum denique Perseus exsiluit teloque ferox inimicam remiso pectora relpisit, nisi post altaria Peneus iset, et indignum scelerato profuit ara. Fronte tamen reti non invita cuspis adhaesit, qui postquam cegit ferumque ex osse revulsum est. Calcitrat et positas et spergit sanguine mensas. Tum vero indomitas ardescit ulgus in iras, telaque coniciunt et sunt qui capiat dicunt cum genero deberi mori, cum genero deberi mori, cum genero deberi mori, cum genero deberi mori. Sed limini detecti exerat capeos testatus iusque filiemque hospitique Deos, eas se prohibinte moveri. Bellica pallas ades et protegit aegide fraterum datque animus. Erat indus atis, quem flumine gangi erita limnae vitres peperise subundis creditur, egregius forma, quam divite cotu augebat, bis ad hoc octonis integeranis, indutus clamidem Tyriam, quam limbus obidat arias, ornabant aurata monilia colum, et maridos mura curvum crinali capillos, ille quidem jaculo quamis distantia miso figeri doctus erat, sed tenderi doctior arcus. Tum quoque lenta manu flictentam cornua Perseus stipite, qui media positus fumabat in ara, perculit et fractis confudit in ulsibus ora. Hunc ubi laudatos iactantam in sanguine vultus, Assirius vidit licabas, iunctissimus illi et comes et veri non dissimilator amoris, postquam exhalentam sub acerbo vonere vitam deploravit atin, quos ille tenderat arcus arepit et mecum tibis in cetanina dixit, nec longam pueri fatul avere, quo plus invidiae quam laudis avis. Haec omnia nondum diserat, emiquid nervo penetrabile telum, vitatum quae tamen sin vosso veste pendit. Vertit in hunc harpem spectatam caede medusae accretionades adigitque in pectus, at ille iam moriens oculus sub nocte natantibus atra, circumspexit in seque adclinavit ad illum, et tulit ad manes iunctae solacia mortis. Ecce sianites, genitus metione, porbas et libes empimedon. Avide comiteri pugman, sanguine, quo late pelus malefacta tepebat, considerat lapsi, surgentibus obstitensis, alterius costis, jugilo porbantis ad actus, ad non actoriden eritum, qui lata bipenis telum erat, amato Perseus petitense, sed altis extantem where was it? Amato Perseus petitense, sed altis extantem signes mutaeque in pondere massae ingentem manibus tolli cratera duabus infligitque viro, rutilum vomit ille cruerum et resupinis humum horibundo vetice pulsat. Inde Semiramio polydegmona sanguine cretum caucasiumque aberin spercioni licetum intonsumque comas helicen plegenianque plitumque sternit et extructus morientem calcata cervos. Nec Peneus ausus conceri cominius hosti intorquet iaculum, quod detulit eroden idan, expertem frustra veli et nutra orma secutum. Ille toens oculis in mittem penietorvis, quando quidem in partes ait abstrahor accipe Peneo, quem feciste, hostem pensaque hoc vulneri vulnus, iamque remisurus tractum de coperit telum, sanguine defectus cecidit collapsus in artus. Tum quoque capennum post regem primus audites ensi jacet Clymene, pro Thoenora percutet ipse lingeres, fuit et grandaevus in illus emation, aequicultor timidusque deorum, qui coniam prohibent annibelari, loquendo pugnat et incesset scelerataque dovobet arma. Huic chromis amplexo tremulis altari palmis decutit ense caput, quod protinus incidit arae, atque ibi semi animi verba execrantia lingua edidit, et medios animam expiravit in ignes. Hinc gemini fratres proteasque et caestibus amon invicti, vincisi possent caestibus enses, penea cacedere manu carrerisque sacerdos empicus albenti velatus tempora vita, tu quoque, lampetide, non hos adhibendus ad usus, sed qui, pacis opus, citerum cum voce moveris, iusus eras celebrari dapes festumque canendo, quem proculat stantem plectrumque in belli tendentem pedasus in ridens stigis cane cetera dixit, manibus, et laevo mucronem tempori fixit, concidet et digitis morientibus illi retamtat, filla lirae, casuque ferit miserabile Carmen, nec sinit hunc impune ferox cecedis illi cormas, rattaque de dextro robusta repage la posti, ossibus indicit media ceruicis, at illi procubit terrae mactati more iuenci, demere temptabat laevil quoque robora postis. Cinepios pelates, temptanti dextera fixe est, cuspide mamarire, correti lignoque cohaesit, haedenti latus hasitabas, ne corvit ille, sed retinente manum moriens et poste perpendit, sternitur et melanaius, persae castra secutus, et nasa moniciae dorilas titissimus acri, dives agri dorilas, con non posederat alter latius autotidem tolebat turis aceros. Vius in obliquo missum stetit inguiniferum, letiferile locus, quem postquam moneris auctor singultantem animam et versantem lumina vidit, Pactrius Halcyonius, hoc, quod premis, inquit, habeto de tot agris terrae, corpusque ex sangue reliquet, torquet in hunc hastam calido de vulneri ratam ultorabentiales, mediae quae nari recepta cervice exacte est in partes quae eminit ambas, dumque manum fortuna iuvat, clitiumque claninque, matre satos una, diverso vulneri fudit, nam pliti per utrumque gravi librato lecerto fraxinus acta femur, iaculum clanis ore momordit, occidit et caladon mendesus, occidit et streus matre Palestina dubio genitori creatus, aetionque sagas quondam ventura videre, tunc ave deceptus falsa, regisque toactes armiger et caeso genitori infamis agirtes. Plus tamen exhausto super est, namque omnibus unum opprimeri est animus, coniurato undique pugnat agmina pro causa meritum impugnate fidemque, hac pro parte socer frustra pius et nova coniunx, cum genetrici fauent ululatuque atria complent, sed sonus armorum superat gemitisque carentum, politosque simul muta bellona penates sanguine perfundit renovataque proelia miscet. Circe autumnum peneus et mille secute penea, tela volant hiberna grandine plura praeter utrumque latus praeterque et dumenet aures, adplicat hic humeros ad magnae saxa columnae, tutaque terga gerens et versaque in agmina versus sustinet instantes, instabat parte sinistra, Caeonius Molpeus, dextra Nabateus et Demon, tigris et auditis diversa vale duorum, ex stimulata fame mugitibus armentorum nescit, utro potius ruat, et rueri ardet utroque, sic dubius Perseus, dextra Laevane faratur. Molpea traiecti sub movi vulneri cruris, contentusque fuga est, neque enundat tempus et demon, sed furit et cupiens autodari vulnero colo, non circumspectis exactum viribus ensem fregit, in extrema percussae parte calumnae. Lamina desiluit dominique in gutori fixe est, non tomen adletum causa satis illa lentis plaga dedit, trepidum Perseus et inernia frustra brachia tendentam Cilenidi conforit arbe. Verum ubi virtutum turbae succumbere vidit, auxilium Perserius, quonium sic cogitis ipsi, dixit, a poste petam, mutus avertiti vestros, si quis amicus adest, et gorgonis extulit ora. Quaere alium toaquam moveant miracule dixit Descelus, utque manu iaculum fatile parabat mitere, in hoc haesit signum de momere gestu. Proximus vic ampix animi planissima magni pectora lincidae glario petit, inque petendo dextera diriguit nec itra mota nec utre est. Ad Nilios, qui se genitum septemplice Nilo ementitus erat, clepeo quoque flumina septem argento partim calavaret auro, adspice ait, Perseo, nostrae primordia gentis, magna feris tacita solacia mortis ad umbras, a tanto cecidisi viro. Pars ultima vocis in medio suppressa sono est, ad apertaque vele ora loqui credas, nec sunt ea perviore verbis. Increpatos vitio, quae animi non viribus inquit gorgoneis torpetis erix, incurrite mecum et prosternite humi venum magica arma moventem, incursuras erat. Tenuit vestigia telos, immotisque silex armataque mansit imago, hi tamen ex merito poena subieri, sed unus miles erat pesei, pro quo dum pugnat acoteus gorgone conspecta saxo concrevito borto, quem ratus astiagas etiam numui veri longo enseferit, sonuit tinitibus ensis acutis, dum stupet astiages naturam traxet iandem, memorioque manet utus mirantis sonori, nomine longa more est media de plebi viorum dicere, biscentum restabant copara pugnae, gorgone biscentum reguerant copara visa. Paenitat injustitum denique pinea belli, sed quid agat? Simulacra videt diversa figuris ad gnoscitque suos et nomine quemque vocatam poscit opem credensque parum sibi proxima tangit corpora, marmorerant avortitoraque ita supplex confessasque manus obliquoque brachia tendens vincis ait Perseo, remove toa monstra tuaeque saxificos vultus, quaecumque est, tole medusae, tole, precur, non nos odium regnique cupido compulit ad bellum, pro coniuge movimus arma, causa fuit meritis melior tua, tempori nostra, non che si piget, nihil, o fortissime, praeter hanc animam concede mihi, tua cetera sunto, talia dicente neque ium, quem voce rogabat, respicere adente quad, ait timidissime pneo, et possum tribuisse et magnum est munus inerti, pone metum, tribuam, nullo violavari fero, quin etiam mansura, dabo, monumenta per aevum, in quae domo socieri semper spectabari nostri, ut meas esponsi soletor imagine coniux, dixit et in partum porcinida transtulit ilam, ad quam si trepido peneus oberterat ore, tum quoque conanti sua verteri lumine cervix deriguit, saxoque oculorum indirvit humor, sed tamen os timidum utusque in marmori supplex, submissaque manus faciesque obnoxiam mansit. Victor abantiades patrios cum coniuge muros intrat et in merite vindex utorque parentis ad greditur proetum, nam fratre per arma fugata accretiones et proetus possederat arces, sed nec opim armorum nec, quam male caperat, arce torva colubur feri superavit lumina monstri. Te tamen, o parvae rector, polydecta, seripi, nec juvenis virtus per tot spectata laboris nec mala molierant, sed inexorabile durus exerces odium, nec iniqua finis in ira est, detrectus etiam laudum fictamque medusae arguis esse necem, tabimus tibi pignora veri, parcite luminibus. Persius ait oraque regis ore medusaeo silicem sine sanguine fecit, Hactinus arigenae comitem Tortonia fratri sedigit, inde cava circumdata nube seripon deserit, ad extra cithno giaroque relictis, quaque super pontam via visa bravissima, Tebas virginiomque helicona petit, quo monte potita constitit et docto siges ad fatas horrores, fama nove fontis nostras provenit ad aures, dura medusae quem praepetis ungula rupit, is mihi causa viae, volui mirabile factum carneri, vidi ipsum materno sanguine nasci, excipit uraniae, quaecunque est causa videndi hastivi, digua, domus, animo gratissima nostro est, vera tamen fama est Pegasus huius origo fontis et ad latiges deduxit pallada sacros, quae mirata Diu factus pedis ictibus undas siluarum locus circumspicit antiquarum antroque et innumeris distinctas floribus herbas felicesque vocat pariter, studioque locoque memonidas, quam sic ad fata est una sororum. Nisi te virtus opera ad maiore tulicet, in partem ventura corritor donia nostri, vera refest meritoque probas artesque locumque, et gratem sortem, tutae modo simus habemus. Sed, vetitum Messadeus scaleri nihil, omnia terent Virginias mentes, dirusque ante ora perennius vetitor, et nondum tota me mente recepi, dalida treico poecaeque militarura, ceperat ille ferox in justaque regne tenebat, templa petabamus Parnassia, vidit iuntis nostraque fallaci veneratus numina vultu, monides, conorat enim, consistite, dixit, nec dubitate precor, tecto grave sidus et imbrem. Ceiling? Imbererat. Vitari meo. Subieri minoris saepe casa superi. Ditis et tempori mortae ad nuimusque viro primasque intravimus aedes. Desearant imbres. Vitoque aquilonibus austro fusca repurgata fugiebant nubile caelo. Impetus ire fuit. Claudit sua tecta perennius vinque parat. Quam nos suntis effugimus alis, ipse secutora similis stetit aduos arce quaque via es nobis, vobis, editet mihi, dixet iadem, seque iaci vecors, et summae cumene teris, et cadit in vultus discussisque ossibus oris, tundit umum moriem scelerato sanguine tinctam. Musa loquebatur. Pennae sonvere per auras, voxque salutantum ramis veniabat avaltis. Suspicit et linguae quaeritam certa loquentes unde sonet hominemque putat Iovi natu locutum, alis erat. Numeroque novem sua fata quarentes instetirant ramis imitantes omnia picae. Mirentis sigursa de idea, nuperet istae auxerant volucrum vita certamini turbam. Pieros ascenvit pelais dives in arvis, paeonis evipe mater fuit, illa potentam lucinam noviens partura vocavit, intumuit numeros tolidarum turba surorum perque tot aemonias et per tot Acaides urbes huc venit, et tali comitit proelia voce, desinite in doctum mana dulcerine vulgus falere, nobis cum, si qua es fiducia vobis, despiades, certate Deae, nec voque, nec arte vincemur totidemque sumus, vocedide vitae fonte medicaio, et hiantae aganipe, vel nos ematis et ad paeonas usque nivosos cedemus campis, dirimant certamina nymphae. Turpe quidem contendere erat, sed cedere visum turpius. Electa iuron per flumina nympae factaque de vive preseri sedevia saxo. Tum sine sorte prior quae secretari professe est, bella cani superum falsoque in honore gigantas ponit, et extenuat magnorum facta diorum. Emissumque ima de sede typoae terrae, caletibus fecisse metum quintosque dedice terga fugae, don nec fesos Aegyptia tellus ceperit et septam discretus in ostia nilus, huc quoque terrigenam munisse typoae nerat et se mentitis superos classe figuris. Duxque regis, dixit, fit Jupiter, unde regeruis nunc quoque formatus libis est cum cornibus amon, delius in corvo, proles semeliae capro. Fele soror puebe, nevea Saturnae vaca, pisces Venus latuit, Celenius ibidis alis. Hactenus ad citaram vocalia moverat ora, poscimer Aenodis, Aeonides, sed forcita notia non sint, nec nostris praeveri vacae tibi cantibus aures, ne dubita vestrumque mihi refer ordini, Carmen. Palasae nemorisque levi concedit in umbra, muso refert, dedimus sumam certaminis uni, surgit et in miso sedera, collecta capillos, calliope querulas, praetenta police cordas, atque haec percussis subjungit Carmina nervis, prima geris unco glaibam dimovit aratro, prima dedit frugis alimentaque mitia taeres, prima dedit leges, quereris sunt omnia munus. Ille canenda mihi est, utinam modo diceri possum Carmina digna dea, certe dia Carmina digna est. Vasta gigantais geste est insula membris, trina cris et magnis subjectum molibus urguet aeterias ausum sperari tepoae sedes, netitur ille quidem pugnatque resurgeris saepe, dextra sed ausonio manus et subjecta peloro, laeva pacine, tibi, libaio crura premuntur, de gravat aigna caput, sub qua resupinis arenas eiectat flammamque ferox vomit ori tepoius. Saepe remulire luctator pondere terrae opiraque et megnos devovere coperi montes, inde tremit tellus, et rex pavet ipse silentum, ne pateat latoque solum retegator iatu in missusque dies trepidantes teriat umbras, hanc metuens cladum tenebrosas sede tyrannus exierat, curuque atrorum vectus equorum ambibat secula cautus fundamini terrae, postquam exploratum satis est loca nulla labare, deposito quae metu, videt hunc erigne vagantem monte suo residens natumque amplexa volucrem arma manusque meae nate potentia dixit, illa quibus superas omnes capitella. Cupido, inque Dei pectus celeris molderis sagittas, qui triplicis cessis fortuna novissima regni, tu superos ipsumque Iovem, tu numina ponti victa domus ipsumque, regit qui numina ponti, datera quid cessant, curnam matris quetumque imperium profers, agitor postetiat mundi, et omen in caelo, qua iam patienta nostra est, speranimur, ac mecum viris minuntor amoris, pallada non ne vides iaculatricemque, dianam abscisisse mihi, quereris quoque filio virgo, si patiamur erit, nam spes affectat iastem, a tu prosocio si qua est dia gratia, regno iungi diam patro, dixit Venus, ille paretram soluit, et arbitrio matris de miles agites unum se posuit, sed qua nec acutior al ulla nec minus incerta est, nec quae magis audiat arcus, opisotoque genu corvavit flexile cornum, in quae cor amata percussit arundine ditem. Haud procul Ennaeus lacus est a moenibus altae, nomine pergus aquae, non illo plura caestros carmina cignorum labentibus audit in undis. Silva coronat aquas cingens latus omne suisque, frondibus ut vello poebos somnavit ictus, frigora dant rami, terios humus humida flores, perpetuum ver est. Quodum proserpina luco ludit et aut violos aut candida lilia carpit, dumque puellaris studio calatusque sinumque impletit aequam scertat superaria legendo, paene simul visa est dilectaque raptaque diti, usque aleo est properatus amor. Dea terito, maestro et matram et comites, sed matram sapius ore clamat, et ut summa vestam laniarat abora, collecti flores tunicis cacideri remisis, tantaque simplicitas puellibus adfuit annis, haecoque virginio movit iactura dolorem. Rato ragi curus et nomine quemque vocando exhortatur equos, quorum por cola iubasque exutit obscura tinctas ferugini avenas, perque lacus altus et olentia supore fertur. Stagna pellicorum rupta ferventia terra et qua bacialae, bimari exhorta Corinto, inter inae quales posuerant Moenia portus. Es medium cianes et Pisae Aratusae, quod coit angustis inclusum conibus aequor, hic fuit, a cuius stagnum quoque nomine dictum est, inter Sicilidas cianae calaberima nimpas, curgite quae medio summa tenus exitit alvod ad novitque deam nesi longius ibitis inquit. Deam nesi longius ibitis inquit, non potes imuita careris gender esse, roganda non rapiande fuit, quod si componeri magnis parve mihi facest et me dilexit anapsis exorata tamen nec ut haec exterita nupsi, dixit et in partes diversas bracia tendens obstitit, haud utra tenuit Saturnius iram terribilisque hortatus equos in gurgitus ima contortum validos cetrum legale lacerto condidit, ita viam telus in tartara fecit et pronus curus medio carteri recepit. Ad ciane, raptamque deam contentaque fontis iura sui maerens, inconsolabile unus mentegeri, tacita lacrimisque absumitur omnis, et quarum ferat magnum modo numen, in illas extenuatur aquas, molidi membra videres, ossa pati flexus, unquis posuisse rigorem, primaque de toto tenuissima quaque liquescunt, caeule crenes digitque et crura pedesque nam brevis in gelidas membres exilibus undas transitus est, post haec umeri tergusque latusque pectoraque in tenues abeunt evanida rivos, denique pro vivo vitiata sanguinea venas limpas subit, restatque nihil quod prenderi possis. Interia pauida in equicum filiam matri, omnibus esteris, omni quesita profundo, illam non udis veniens aurora capillis cessantem vidit, non esperus, illa duabus flammiferas pinus manibus succendit ab aetna perque pruinosus tulit in requieta tenebras rursus ubi alma dies habetarat sidera, natam solis ab ocaso solis quaerabat ad ortus. Tessa laboris situm coceperat, oeque nulli conluerant fontes, cum tectam stramini vidit forte casam parvasque foris possarvit, atindi prodit annus divamque videt limpamque rogante dulce dedit, tosta quod texera tante polenta. Dum bibit ille datum, duri pueroris sed aulex, constitutante deam risitque avidamque vocavit, offensa est neque ad huc epota parte loquentam, cum liquido mixta perfudit diva polenta. Convibit os maculas est, quae modo bracia gesit, crura gerit, Cade es mutatis adita membris, in quae brevem formam ne sit vis magna nocendi, contrahitur, parva que minor mensura lacerta est, mirantem flentemque et tangere monstra parentem, fugit annum latabram quel petit aptumque pudori nomen habet varis stellatus copara gutis. Quas dea per terras et quas eraverit undas, diceri longa more est, querenti defuit orbis, si canem repetit, dunque omnia lustrat iundo, venit et ad canem. Ea ni mutata fuiset, omnia norasset, sed et os et lingua volenti diceri non aderant, nec, co loqueretur habebat, signe tamen manifesta derit notamque parenti, illo forte loco de lapsam in gugeti sacro, persa ponisonam sumi sustendit undis, quam simul ignavit, tamquam tum denique raptam sciset, inornatus lania vit diva capillos, et repetita suis percussit pectora palmis. Nescit ad huc ubisit, terras tamen increpet omnes ingratasque vocat nec frugum muneri dignas, trine criam ante alias, in qua vestigia damni reperit, ergo ilic saeva vertentiae glebes fregit aratra manu, parilique irata colonos ruriculosque boves leto deli arvaque iusit valeri depositum mutiataque semina fecit. Fertilitas terrae latum vulgata per orlum falsa iacet, prima segetis moriuntur in herbis, et modo sol nimius modo corripit imber. Ash. Sideraque ventique nocent, avidaeque volucre semina iacta legunt, lolium tribuluque fatigant reticias meses et inexpugnabile gramen. Tum caput leis alpeis extulit undis rorantasque comos a fronte removitat aures, atque ait o toto quae sitae virginis orbi et frugum genetrix, immensos siste laboris neue tibi fidae violenta iasceri terrae, terra nihil meruit patuitque in vita rapinae, nec sum pro patria supplex, huc hospita veni, Pisa mihi patria est, et ab alide ducimus ortus, sic aniam peregrina colo, sed gratior omni haec mihi terra solo est, hos nunc aeratusa penatis, hanc habeo sedem, quam tu, mitissima, serva. Mota loco cursim tantique per aequoris undas alvehar ortigiam, veniat narratibus ora tempestiva meis, cum tu curaque levate et utus melioris eris, mihi pevia telus praebit iter, subterque imas ablata cavernas hi caput atolla desuetaque sedere cerno, ergo dum stigio subteris gurgite labor, visa tua est oculis illic proserpina nostris, illa quidem tristis neque ad hoc interite vultu, sed regina tamen, sed opaci maxima mundi, sed tamen inferni polens matrona tyranni. Mater ad audita stupuit queu saxea voces, attonitaeque dius similis fuit, urque dolori pulso gravis est amantia, curibus horas exit in aetherias, ibi toto nubile vultu ante Iovam passis stetit invidiosa capillis pro, quae meo veni supplex tibi, Jupiter, inquit sanguini proque tuo, si nulla est gratia matris, nata patrem moeat, neo sit tibi cura precamur, vilior ilius, quod nostro est edita partu, en quae cita Diu tandem mihi nata reperta est, si reperiri vocas amiteri certius aut si scire ubi sit, reperiri vocas, quod rapta ferimus, du modo redat iam, neque enim praedone marito filia digna tua est, si iam mea filia non est, Jupiter excepito comine est pignus onusque nata mihi tecum, sed si modo nomina rebus adere vera placet, non hoc injuria factum, verum amor est, neque erit nobis gener ille pudori tu modo diva velis, ut es in cetera, quantum est esse Iovus fratrem, quid, quod nec cetera desu necedit nisi sorte mihi, sed tanta cupido si tibi discidi est, repete proserpina caelum, lege tamen certa, si nullos contigit illic orecibus, nam sic parcarum foedere cautum est. dixerat, adquireri certum est educeri natam, non ita fata sinunt conium iunia, Virgo soverat et cutis dum simplex erat in hortis, punicium cerve decerserat orbori pomum sumtaque palentis septem de cortige grana preseratore suo, solusque ex omnibus illud ascalapus vidit, quam quondam dicitur orpne, inter aurnales haud ignotissima nimpas, exaceronte suo silvis peprise subatris, vidit et indicio reditum crudelis ademit. Ingemuit regina erebit testemque profanam fecitavem sparsumque caput plegetontide limpa in rostrum et plumus et grandia lumina vertit. Ille sibi ablatus fulvis amicitur renalis inque caput crescit longosque reflectitur ungues quisque movet natas per inertia brachia penas foedaque fit volucris venturi nuntia luctus ignavos bubo dirum mortalibus omen. Hic tamen indicio poenam lingaque videri comer visse potes vobis acaloides unde pluma pedesque avium cum virgines ora geratis anquia cum legeret vernos proserpina flores in comitum numero doctae sirenis eratis quam postquam tota frustra quae sistis in urbe protinus et vestrum sentirent aequora curam posse super fructus alarum insisteri remis optastis facilis quae Deo habuistis et artus vidistis vestros subitis flavesceri penis ne tamen ille canor mucendas natus et aures tantaque dos oris linguae deperderat usum Virginia votus et vox homina remansit ad medios fratrisque sui maestasque sororis Jupiter ex aequa voventam dividit annum nunc Dea regnorum numen commune duorum cum matries totidem cum coniuge menses vertitur ex templo facies et mantis et oris nam modo quae potera diti quoque maesta videri laeta Dei frons est ut sol qui tectus accosis nubibus antefuit vitis et nebibus exigit alma ceris nata secura recepta quae tibi casa fugae cursis eratusa sacer fons contuqueri undae quorum de sustulit alto fonte caput viridisque manusicata capillus vel fluminis elei veteris neravit amores pares ego imparum quae sunt in Achaide dixit una fue nec me studiosius altera saltus nec posuit studiosius altera cassis sed quamis formae numquam mihi fama petita est quamis fortis eram formosae nomen habebam nec mea me facies nimium laudata Joabat quaeque alia gauderi solent ego rustica dote corporis ervui crimenque placeri putavi lassa revertebar memini stim pallide silva aestius erat mannumque labor gemina verat aestum invenio sine vertice aquas sine memorio iontes perspicuas ad humum per quas numerabilis alte calculus omnis erat quas tu vix irreputaris cana salita dabat nutritaque populas unda sponte sua natas ripis declivibus umbras accessi primumque pedis vestigia tinxi poplite dendi tenus neque eo contenta recingor moliaque imponus alique velamine curvae nudaque mergor aquis quas dum ferioque trahoque mille modis labens excusaque brachia iacto nescio qual medio sensi subgugit in humor teritaque insisto propioris margine ripae quo properas Artusa suis alpeos abundis quo properas iterum rauco mihi dixerat ore sicut eram fugio sine vestibus altera vestes ripa meas abuit tanto magis instat et ardit et quia nuda fui summis aperatior illi sic ego curebam signiferus ille premebat ut fugeri accepitrum pena travidante columbae ut solet accepitur trapidas ubqueri columbas usque sub orcomenon sopidaque scilenanque mainoliosque sinus gelidumque erimantan et ellin cureri sustinui nec me velocior ille sed dolorare diu cursus ego viribus impar non poteram longi patiens erat ille laboris per tamen et campos per opertos arbori montes saxa quoque et rupes et qua via nulla cucuri sol erat et atergo vidi praecederi longum ante pelis umbram necessitimur illa videbat, sed certe sonitusque pedum terebat et ingens, crinales vitas ad flabat ad helitus oris. Fessa labori fugae fer opam deprendimur inquam armigerae dianae. Tuae, qui saepe dediste fere tuos arcus inclusasque tela paretra, mota dea est specisque ferens e nubibus una me super iniecit. Lustrat caligini tectam amnis et ignarus circum cava nubile quaerit, bisque locum, come dea texerat, in scius ambit et bis io et eratusa vocavit, io eratusa. Quid mihi tunc animi miserae fuit, anne quod agne est? Si quae lupus adit circumstabila alta frementes ad lepori, qui vepre latens hostilia cernit, ora candum nullosque adet dare corpore motus, non tamen abscedit, neque enim vestigia cernit longius ulla pedum, servat nubemque locumque, occupat obsessos sudor mihi frigidus artus, caruleques cadunt toto de corpore gutae, quaque pedum movi, manat lacus, eque capillis roscarit, et citius, quam nunc tibi facta renaro, in latices mutur. Sed enim cognoscit amatas amnis aquas posita viri, quod sum serat, ore virtitur improprias, et si mihi misceat undas. Delia rupitumum, caecisque ego mersa cavernis avehor ortigiam, quae me cognomine divae grata meae superas eduxi prima subauras. Hac ertusa tenus, geminus dea fertilis anguis, curibus admovit frenisque coerquit ora, et medium cae literaque per aera vecta est, aque leum curum tritonida misit in urbem, triptolemo, partimque rudidata semina iusit spargeri humo, partim post tempora longa recultae. Iam super orepent sublimis et acida terram vectus erat juvenis, sciticas advertitur horas, rex ibi lincus erat, regis subit ille penates, qua veniat, casumque veae nomenque rogatus et patriam, patria est clara mihi, dixit Athenae, Tertolemus nomen, veni nec pupi per undas, nec pede per terras, patuit mihi pervis aiter, dona fero quereris, latos quae sparsa per agros frugiferas messes alimentaque mitia redant, barbaros invidit tanteque ut muneris autor ipse sit, hospitio recipit somnoque rabatum adgreditur fero. Conantem figeri pectus linca queris fecit rursusque per aera iusit, mopsopium juvenem sacros agitari jugalis, finierat doctos e nobis maxima cantus, ad nympae vicisse deas helicona colentes, concordi dixere sonno, convicia victae cum jacerant, conium dixi, catamine vobis supplicium meruisse parum est maledictaque culpae adidis, et non est patienta liberi nobis. Ibimus in poenas et, quae vocat ira, sequemur. Ridente matidis per nunque minacia verba, conantesque loqui et megno clamori proteruas, intentari manus penas exire per ungues, adspexeri suos, operiri brachia plumis, alteraque alterius rigido concresceri rostro, ora videt volucrusque novos accederi silvis, dumque volunt plangi, per brachia mota levatae, aere pendevant, nimorum convicia picae. Nunc quoque in alitibus facundia prisca remansit, racaque garulutis studiumque in mane loquendi. I love the language, that soft bastard Latin, which melts like kisses from a female mouth, and sounds as if it should be writ on satin, with syllables which breathe of the sweet south, and gentle liquids gliding all so pat in, that not a single accent seems uncouth. Like our harsh northern whistling, grunting guttural, which we're obliged to hiss and spit and sputter on. I love the language, that soft bastard Latin, which melts like I love the language, that soft bastard Latin, which melts like kisses from a female mouth, and sounds as if it should be right on satin, which syllables which breathe of the sweet south, and gentle liquids gliding also patent, that not a single accent seemed uncouth, like a whole yarn as I obliged to hiss and spit and sputter. I like the women too, forgive my folly, From the rich peasant cheek of ruddy bronze and large black eyes that flash on you of all of rays that ray, say 1,000 things at once, to the high damus brow more melancholy, but clear and with a wild and liquid glance, heart on her lips and soul within her eyes, soft as her clime and sunny as her skies. Stretch my back. Stretch my hips. Remember how to stretch your hips. Ah, yes. Feel it in your... Stand up and just feel. Feel you want to stretch every tendon. Activate all your tendons. Activate. Oh, yes. In. Oh yeah, get that outer hip. Other way. Get that. Oh yeah. That's it. Open up. Praebuerat dictis Tritonia talibus auris carminaque aonidum justumque proberoat iram. Praebuerat dictis Tritonia talibus auris carminaque aonidum justumque proberat iram. Tum secum lauderi parum est, laudemur et ipsae numina nexperni sine poena nostra sinamus. Maeoniaeque animum fatis intendit arachnes, quam sibi nanifica non cedere lalibus ortis audierat. Non illa loco nec origine gentis clara, sed arte fuit. Pater huic Coloponius idmon pocaeco bibulus tinguebat muricillanas. Occideret mater, sed et haec de plebis quoque aequa viro fuerat. Lides tamen ille per urbis quae sierat studio nomen memorabile, quam vis orta doma parvis habitabat Ipaipis. Vius ut adficerunt opis admirabile, saepe desurvere sui nympae tiboli, desurvere suas nympae pectolides undas. Nec factus solum vestes, spectare iuabat dum quoque cum fierent, tantus decor adfuit arte, sive rudum primus lanam comerabat in orbes, seo digitis subigebat opus repitataque longo velara molibat nebulos aquantia tractu, sive levit eretam versabat police fusum, seu pingebet acu, sciris appellade doctam. Quotamen. quod tamen ipsa naget tentaque offensa magistra certetait, mecum nihil est, quod victa recusam, palas annum simulat, falsusque in tempora canus adit et infermus, pacilacus sostinet artus, tum sic orsa loqui non omnia grandio raitas, quae fugiamus habet, seris venitus sus abanis, consilium ne sperne meum, tibi fama pectator inter mortalis faciendae maxima linnae, cede deae veniamque tuis, temeraria, ditis supplice voque roga, veniam dabit ille roganti, ad spicit tantorvis inceptaque filia relinquit, vixque manum retinens convessa cogutibus iram, talibus obscurum resecuta est pallada dictis. Mentis in nobs longaque venis confecta senecta, et nimium vixisse Deo nocet, adat istas, siqua tibi nurus est, siqua est tibi filia, voces. Consilia satis est in mihi, neue monendo proficisque putes, iadem est sententia nobis, cur non ipsa venit, cur haec cartamina victat, dondea venit, ait, formamque removit anilem palladaque exebuit, venerantor numina nympae, Megdonidesque nurus, solest non terito virgo, sed tamen erubuit, subitusque vita notavit, ora rubor russusque avanuit, ut solet aer purpurios fieri, cum primum aurora movetor, et breve post tempus candesceri solis ab ortu. Per statem inceptos tolidaeque cupidini palmae in sua fata ruit, neque enem Iovi nata recusat, nec monet doterius nec iam catamina differt. Ad mora, constitut diversis partibus ambae, et gracile geminas intendus stamen terras, terra ioga vinte est, stamen secernit arundo, inseritor medium radis sutemen acutis, quod digiti expediunt, aque inter stamene ductum percusso pavunt insecti pectini dentes, utraque festinats quintaeque et pectora vestes, brachiae docta movent, studio falente laboram, illic eterium quae pupra sensitainium texitor et tenues parvi discriminans umbrae, qualis ab imbres solent percussis solibus arcus inficere ingente logum corvemini caelum, in quod versi inteant cum mille colores, transitus ipse tamen sectantia lumina falit, usque ad eo, quod tangit, idem est, tamen ultima distant, 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 illic et lentum filis imitetur aurum et vetus intella deduciter argumentum. Cecropia pala scopula maortis in arce pingit et antiquam de terra in nomina lita, bis sex caelestis media Iovis sedibus altis augusta gravitate sedent, sua quemque deorum inscribit facies. Iovis est regalis imago, stari de un pelagi longoque ferire tridenti aspera saxa facit, medioque e vulneri saxi exeluisse fretum, quo ignori vindicit urbem, ad sibi dat clepeum, dat ucutae cuspidis hastam, dat gallium capiti, defenditur aegide pectus, percussamque sua simulat de cuspide terram, ed ere cum bacis fetum cadentis olivae, miralique Deus, operis victoria finis, ut tamen exemplis intellegat amila laudis, quod pretium sperat pro tam furialibus ausis, quator empates certamines quator adit, clara coloris suo, brevibus instincta se ligis, treicam Rhodopin habet angulus unus et haemum. Nunc elidos montes, mortalia copra quondum, nomina sumorum sibi qui turbueri deorum, altera pigmaeae fato miserabile matris pars habet, hanc uno vitam catamina justet esse gruem populisque suis indiceri bellum, pinxit et Antigonum, ausum contenderi quondam cum magni consorte Iovis, quam regia iuno in volcum vertit, nec profuit ilion ili, laemedonve pater, sumptis cum candida penis, ipsa sibi pladat crepitante ceconia rostro. Qui supera solus, cinieran habet angulus orbum, isque gradus templi, natarum membra suarum, amplectem saxoque iacens acemare videtur, circuit extremas oleis pacalibus horas is modus est. Opurisque sua facit abore finem. Maionis alusam designa imaginitori, Europam, verum talam, freta vera putaris, ipsa videbatur terra terra spectari relictas, et comides clamari suas tectumque veleri, ad silentes aquae timidasque reduceri plantas, fecit et asterian aquila luctante teneri, fecit olorinus ledam recubari subalis, adidit, ut satirice latus imagini pulcram Jupiter implerit gemino nicteide fetu, and Petrum fuerit cum te tedentia cepit, aureus ut Danaion asopita dulcerit ignis nemosinen pastor, varius deo de serpens. Te quoque mutatum toro, Neptune, iumanco vergine in Aeolia posuit, tu visus enipius gignis aloidas, arias bisaltida falis, et te flava comas frugum metissima mater sensit equo, sensit volucrum crinita colubris mater equi volucris, sensit delpina melanto, omnibus his faciamque suam faciamque locorum redidit, est illic agrestis imagine poebus, utque modo accipitris penas, modo terga leonis geserit, ut pastor Macareida lucerat isen, liber ut erigonen falsa receperit uva, ut Saturnus equo geminum Chirone criarit, ultima pars tellae tenui circumdata limbo, nex illibus floris hederis habet intertextos. Non illut palas, non illut carperi livor positopus, doluit succesu flavo beargo et rucis pictas, caelestia crimina vestes, ulque citoriaco radium de monte tenebat, ter quater monia frontem percussit arachnis, non tulit infelix laequeoque animosa ligavit cultura, pendentam paras miserata levavit atque ita vive quidem, pende tamen, improba dixit, lexque iadem poenae, nesis secura futuri, dicta tuo generi serisque nepotibus esto, postea discedent sucis hecataidos herbae sparsit, et ex templo tristi medicamini tactae defluxeri comae, cum quis et naris et aures, fitque caput minimum, toto quoque coperi parva est, in lateri exiles digiti pro cruribus aedent, cetera venter habet, de quo tamen illa remitit, stamen et antiquos exercet arania telas. Lydia tota fremuit, prigiaque per opida facti rumor itet, magnum sermonibus occupat orbem, ante sos niobe talamos cognerat illam, tum cum Maioniam virgo sipilumque colebat, nec tamen ad mondita est poena popularis arachnis, cedere calitibus verbisque minoribus uti, multa dabant animos, sed enim nec coniugus artis nec genus amborum magnique potentio regni, sic plaqueri illi, quamis eac cuncta placerant, ut sua progenies et felicissima matrum dita foret niobe, si non sibi visa fuiset. Nam sata Teresia venturi praesciamanto, per medias fuerat de vino concita moto vaticanata vias, Ismenidis. Ite frequentes et etate latonigenas queluobus cum prece tura pia la roque inectite crinem. Ore meo latone iubet, paretur, et omnis debaides iusus sua tempore frondibus ornant. Turaque dan sanctis et veba precantia flammis. Ecce venit cum Ecce venit comitum niobe celeberrima turba vestibus in texto prigis spectabilis oro et quantum ire sinit formosa, movensque decoro cum capite immissus humanum per utrumque capillos constitit, utque oculos circum tulit altera superbos, quis furor auditos inquit praeponere visis caelestes, ad cur colitor latona per aras, numen ad huc sine ture meum est, mihi tantalas actor, qui liquid soli superorum tangeri mensas, praedam soror est genetrix mea, maximus atlas est alvus, aeterium, quis fert carvicibus axem, Jupiter alter alvus, socero quoque glorior illo, me gentes mettunt prigiae, me regia cadmi subdomina est, fidibusque mei commissa mariti moenia cum populus amneque viroque reguntur, in quamcunque domus adverti lumina partem, in mensae spectantur opes, accidit iodem digna dea facies, huc natas adice septam et totidem juvenes et mox generosque nerusque, quarete nunc habeat quam nostra superbia causam, nescio quoque audetic satam titanide coe letonam preferi mihi, qui maxima quondam exuquam sedem paritura in terra negavit, nec caelo, nec humo, nec aquis dea vestra recepte est, exo erat mundi, donec miserata vagantem. Hospita tu teris eras ego, dixit, in undis, instabilemque locum delos dedit, illa duorum facta parens, utori pars haec est septima nostri, sum Felix, quis enem neget hoc, Felix quae manebo hoc quoque quis dubitet, tutam me copia fecit, maior sum quam cui possit fortuna nocere, mutaque ut eripiat, muta mihi plura relinquet, excessari metu mea iam bona, fingite demi huic aliquid popilo natorum posse meorum, non tamen ad numerum redigar spoliata duorum, latonae turbam, qua quantum distat ab orba, ite, satis prore sacri, larumque capillis ponite, deponunt et sacra infecta relinquunt, quoque licet, tacito venerantur murmuri numen. Indignata dea est summoque in vertice talibus est ditis gemina cum prole locuta, in ego vestra parens vobis animoso creatis et nisi iononi nulle cessaro diarum, andea sim, dubitor perque omnia secula cultis aceor, o nati, nisi vos succurritis aris, nec dolo hic solus, diro convicia facto tantalis adiecit vosque est posponeri natis ausa, suis et me, quod in ipsam recidat, orbam dixit et exebuit linguam scelerata paternam. Adiectura precis erat his latona relatis, desine poebos ait, buena mora longa querele est, dixit idem poebi, celerique per aere lapsu contingerant tectica meide nubibus arcem. Planus erat lateque patens prope moenia campus, ad seduis plusatus equis, ubi turba ratorum, duraque molierat subiectas ungula glaebas. Pars ibi de septam genetis ampione fortes conscendut in equos sterioque rubentia succo, terga premunt aroque graves moderantur avenas, et quibus is menus, qui matris sacina quondam prima suae fuerat, dum certum flectit in orbum quadripedis cursus, spumantiaque ore coercat, mihi, conclamat, medioque in pectori fixet tela gerit frenisque manum oriente remissis, in latus ad dextro palatim defluit armo, proximus audito sonitu per inani paretrae frena dabat sipilus. Velute cum praescius imbris nube fugit, visa pendentiaque undique rector carbasa deducit, nequae levis effluat aura. Frena tamen dantem non evitabili telum consequitur, summaque tramens cervice sagita haesit, et extabat nudum de guturi ferum, ile, uterat, pronus per crura admissa iubasque vobitur et calido tellurum sanguini foedat. Paedimus in Felix et aviti nominis eres Tantulus, ut solitur finem imposuere labori, transierant ad opus nitida juvenale palaestrae, et iam contulerant arto luctantia nexo, pectora pectoribus, cum tento concita nervo, sicut erant iuncti, traecat utrumque sagita, ingumueri simul incurvata dolori, membra sola posueri, simul suprema iacentes lumina versarunt, animam simul exhalarunt, ad spicet alpenor lagnataque pectora plangens, advolat, ut gelidos complexibus alle vetartus, inque pio cadit afficio, nam delio sili intima fati ferro rupit precurdia ferro, quod simul eductum est, pars et pulmonis in hamis eruta, cumque anima cruror est uffusus in auras, et non in tonsum simplex damasic thona vulnus adficit, ictus erat, qua crus esse incipit et qua molia nervosus facit inter nodia poples, dumque manu tempta traheri exitiabile telum, altera per jugulum penis temnus acta sagite est, expulit hanc sanguis seque eiaculatus, seque eiaculatus, in altum emicat, et longe terebrata prosilit aura. Ultimus Ilionios non profectura precando brachia sustulera dique, o communiter omnes. Dixerat ignarus non omnes esse rogandus parcite mortus erat, cum iamne vocibile talem non fuit, architenens minimum tamen occiditile, unere non ante percussa corde sagita. Fama mali pupillaque dolor lacrimaque suorum tam subitae materem certam feceri ruinae, mirantem potuisse irascentemque, quod ausi hoc essent superi, quod tantum iuris haberent, nam pater ampion ferum perpectus ad acto finierat moriens pariter cum luce dolorem. Eo, quantum haec niobe distabat abila, quae moda latois populum sumoverat, aris et medium tulerat, gressus resupine per erbum, invidiosa suis, ad nunc miseranda vel hosti, corporibus gelidis incumbuit et ordine nullo, oscula dispensat noto suprema per omnis, a quibus ad caelum leventia brachia dolens pasceri crudelis nostro. Latona dolori pasceris, ait satiaque meo tua pectore luctu, corque ferum satia, dixit, per funere septum, efferor, exulta vitrisque inimica triumpha. Cur autem vitrix, miserae mihi plura supersunt, quam tibi felici, post tot quoque funera vinco, dixerat, sonuit contento nervus ab argu, qui praetor niobem ugnam contervit omnes, ille malo es audax, stabat cum vestibus atris ante torus fraterum de miso crine sororis, et quibus una trahens haerentia visceri tela, imposito frateri moribundo relanguit ore. Altera soleri miseram conata parentam contiquit subito duplicataque duplicataque vulneri calco est, oraque compressis, nisi postcom spiritus ibat. Haec frustra fugiens collabitur, ille sorori inmoritur, latet haec, illam trepidari videris, sexque datis leto diversaque vulneri passis, ultima restabat, quam toto corpori mater, toto vesti tegens unam minimamque relinque, de mutis minimam posco clamavit et unam. Dunque rogat proqua rogat occidit, urba resedit, exanimes internatos natasque virumque de reguitque malis, nullus movet aura capillos, in vuto colore sine sanguine, lumina maestis tam immota genis, nihil est in imagini vivum, ipso quoque interius cum dura lingua palato congelat, et vena desistunt posse movere. Nec flete ceruis, nec brachia releri motus, nec pesire potes, intra quoque viscere saxum est. Flet tamen et validi circumdata turbini venti in patrium rapta est, ibi fixa cacumini montis liquitur, et lacrimas etiam nunc mamora manant. Tum vero cuncti manifestam numinis iram femina virque timent cutuque impensius omnes magna gemelliparae venerantur numina divae, utque fit a facto propriori priora renarant, et quibus unus ait, deciae quoque fertilis agris non impune diam vetere sprevere coloni, res obscura, quidem est ignobilitate virorum. Res obscura quidem est ignobilitate virorum, miratamen. Vidi praesens stagnumque locumque prodigio notum, nam me iam grandior aevo impatiensque via genitor deduceri lectos ioserat inde boves gentisque ileos ionti ipse ducem dederat, cum quod dum Pasqua lustro, ecce lacumedio sacrorum nigra favilla, ara vetus stabat tremulis circumdata canis, restitit et pavido favias mihi memori dixit, dux meos et simili favias ego memori dixi, naeudum faunini fore tamen ara rogavam, indigenaene Dei, cum talia retulit hospe, indigenaene, indigenae Dei cum talia retulit hospes, non hoc, o Ioannis, montanam numen in ara est, ille suam vocat hanc, qui quandam regia coniungs orbem interdixit, quam vix eratica delos orantem. Ecepitum, cum levis insulenabat. Illic incumbens cum paladis oboroi palma edidit in vita geminos alla tona nauerca. Hinc quoque iononem fugisi puerpera fertur in cui supportasi sinu, doa nomina natos. Iamque cimariferai, cum sorgravis urderat arva, finibus in licae longa diae fessa labori sederio secatas sitim, collegit ab aestu, uberaque biberant avide lactantia nati, forte laco mediocris aquae prospexit in imis, valibus, agrestes illic fruticosa legebant, vimina cum iuncis gratamque paludibus ulvam, accessi positoque genu titania terum, presit, ut hauriret gelidus potura liquores, rustica turba vetat, dea sic ad fata vetantis, quid prohibetis aquis, usus communis aquarum est, nec solam proprium natura nec aeda fecit, nec tenues undas, ad publica munera veni, quae tamen ut detis, supplex peto, non ego nostros abluere, hic artus lasataque membra parabam. Sed relevare sitim, caret os humori loquentis et faucis arent, visque est via vocis in illis, haustus aquae mihi nectalerit, vitamque fatebora capisis simul, vitam dederites in unda, hic quoque vos movevant, qui nostra brachia tendunt parva sinu, et casu tendebant brachia nati, quem non blanda diae potuissent verba moveri, hi tamen orantem perstant prohiberi minasque, ni procul abscedat, conviciaque in super adunt, nec satis est, ipsos etiam pedibusque manuque turbaveri lacus immoque et gurgite molem huc illuc limum saltum moveri maligno, distulit ida sitim, neque enem iam filioque supplicat indinis nec diceri sustinit ultra, verba minora, dea tolensque ad sidere palmas aeternum stagno dixit, vivatis in isto. Eveniot optata Dei. Iuat esse subundis et modo tota cava submergere membra palude. Nunc proferi caput, summo modo gurgite nari, saepe super ripam stagni consisteri, saepe in gelidos resiliri lacus, sed nunc quoque turbes letibus exercent linguas pulsoque pudore, quam vis in sub aqua malediceri temptant, vox quoque iam rauca est, inflataque colla tunescunt, ipsaque dilatant patulus convicia ritus, terga caputangut, colla intergeta videntor, spina vident, venter, pars maxima corporis albet, limossoque novae saliunt in gurgite ranae. Sic ubi nescio, quis liciae de gente verorum retulit exitium, satiri reminiscitur alter, quem tritoniaca latos rondine vitum ad fecit poena. Quid me mihi trahis in quid? Piget, non exclamabat, tibiet tanti. Clamantis cutis e summus diretta per artus, nequicam nisi unus erat, cruor undique manat, detectique patent nervi, trepidaque sine ulla pelle micat venae, saliente viscere posis, et perlucentes numerari in pectori fibras, illum ruriculoi, suarum nimina, fauni et satiri fratres, et tum carus Olympus et nympae flerunt, et quisquis montibus illus lanigerosque, greges armentaque buceda pavit, fetilis imaduit a malefectaque terra caducas, concipit lacrimas ac venis perbibit imis, quas ubi fecit aquam vacuos amisit in auras. Inde petens rapidus ripis declivibus aequor marsi nomen habet, predia liquidissimus amnis. Talibus extemplo redit ad praesentia dictus vulgus et extinctum cum stirpe ampiona lugit. Mater in invidia est. Hanctum quoque dicitur unus flesse pelops humoroque, suos a pectori postquam deduxit vestis, ebor ostendisse sinistro, concolor hic humorus nascendi tempori dextro corporiosque fuit, manibus mox caesa paternis membra ferunt iunxisse Deus, alisque repertis, qui locis est jugili medius sumique lacerti, defuit, impositem est non componentes in usum partis ebur, factoque pelops fuit integer illo. Finitimi proceris coiunt, urbusque propinquae oroveris suos ire ad Solacia reges, Argosque et Sparte Pelopaedesque Mycenae et nondum torvae Calidonium Isadianae Orcomenosque ferax et nobiles aere Corinthus Messeneque ferox patraque humilisque Cleonae et Neleopilos neque ad Hupitiae Troesen, quaque urbis alia bimari clauduntur ad isthmo, exteriusque sita bimari spectantur ad isthmo. Finitimi proceris coiunt, urbusque propinque oraveris suos ide ad Solacia reges, Argosque et Sparte Pelopaedesque Mycenae et nondum torvae Calidon Visadianae, Orcomenosque ferax et nobilis aere Corinthus Messenaque forex Petraque humiliesque Cleonae et Nelea Pilos neque ad Hupitiae Troesen, quaque urbis alia bimari clauduntur abismo, exteriosque sita bimari spectantur abismo, crederi quis posset, soles cessatis Athenae, obstitito officio bellum, subvectaque ponto barbara mopsopios terrabant agmina muros, trecius terreus haec auxiliaribus armis futurat et clarum incendo nomen habebat, quem sibi pandium opibusque virisque potentam et genus a mano ducendam forte gradivo coniubo procnes iunxit, non pronobul iuno, non Hymenaios ad est, non illi grati electo, Eumenidis tenveri faces de funeri ratas, Eumenidis starveri torum, tertoque profanos incepuit bubota limaque in culmine sedit, hac aue conjuncti procne terreiusque parentes, hac aue sunt facti, gratata est scilet illis Thracia, disque ipse gratis ageri, diemque, quaque data est claro pandione nata tyranno, quaque erat ortus itis, festum useri vocari, usque adeo latet utilitas. Let's close out with some vocab. Aripio. Snatch, seize, or take up. Got him. Scala. Scala. Scala is a area or level. It could be a unit of measure. Level surface. I was wrong. Posteaquam. Afterwards. Asinus. Dull. Dumbass. I'll take it. Maceria. Cut upper arm. Silex. Silence or silo? Pebble or stone? Kill. Don't know. I move. Paweo. I fear, I strike fear, or I open. I'm struck with fear, I fear, I'll take it. Ingemino. Double or repeat? I repeat. Tribunal. The tribune or tribunal. Yeah. Notus. Noteworthy, kindred, or known. Noun. Cauda. Tail. Amus. Hook. Got it. Setius. Seated? Later, slower. Okay. Flatus. Flat or breeze? Bro. Kinda got it. Kitara. The lute. Precis. Lute? Like as in loot, but no. Sitting before. Protector. Yeah. Indutiae. Unfaithful. Truce. Documentum. Document. Accessio. Arising. And ascension. I'll take it. Keo. I already forgot. I move. We delicate. Certainly, indeed. Namely. Skiskitor. I know. I ask. Perulus. Childlike or childhood? Little boy. Ugh. Colloquium. A colloquialism, a saying. Not quite. Ea. To there or towards there or there. There. Pontus. Weight deeper see. See. Rescindo. Take back, I fall back, I cut off, or I rescind. Permontus. Moved or changed. Agitated, shaken up. Calidus. Spur, hot. Hot. Cunning. Improvisus. It's only improvised figuratively. Improvisus planned out. Unforeseen. Unforeseen, got it. Laturi essent. To be open. About to carry. Rubor. Shame, cheerful, or red-faced. I'll take it. Keo. Move. I move. Viatiku. Supplies, sustenance. I'll take it. Inermis. Half-armed or semi-armed. Unarmed. Praetexta. Praetexta. Something. It's not pretext. It's either a robe that you wear or pretext. Yep, white robe. Eo considio. For which reason, or by that reason, or in which way, with this purpose. Yeah, I'll take it. Bedum. 2-day period. Circumvenio. I circumvent. Peragro. I go between. I'll take it. Fortuito. Fortuitously. Colonus. Colonnade? No. Farmer. Colonist. Considero. I consider. Per contatio. Account. Opsis. Seizure blockade. Annuals. Golden or brazen? Close. Funestus. Pertaining to a funeral? No. Metor. Measure? Yep. Terni. Turned? 3 times. Fawns. Foliage relief. Spring mount. Fountain. Como. Hair of the head? I bring together. Munus. Defense or wall? Service or burden? Quingentesimus. 15th or 50th? 500th. Caducia. State treasure or money. Trust. Minae. Walls. Pedipeds. Close. Peculatus. Sinning. Embezzlement. Successor. Successor, follower, inherent. Praeverbum. Preface. Prefix. Colonus, American colonist or farmer. Yep. Concha or conca, shellfish. Decretum. Elegance or decor. Decision or principle. Tribunatus. Tribunary. Tribuneship. Praedivis. Very rich. Walus. Vast. Palisade. Como. Already forgot it. I bring together. Artus. Art. Narrow. Upscale. Withdraw from Ligea. I am vigorous. Concutio. I beat or strike. Or shake. I contemplate. Delitesco. I taste. Conspectus. Seen. Watched. Count. Venator. Hunter. Noxious. Harm, fault, noxious, blameful. Yep. Perogo. I rule absolutely. Nope. Aweo. I fly off, I fly about. Nope. Secerno. I decide. Nope. Congeries. Company. Nope. Ratus. Advised. Nope. Destino. I am destined. Nope. Conca. Pearl or oyster. Yep. Gaza. Gazebo. Field. Nope. Defleo. I flow out. Nope. Como. I bring together. Yep. Pilex. Funeral pyre. Nope. Intermito. I send in between. No. Concutio. Shake violently. Yep. Porigo. I pierce. Nope. Optimus. Fat. Nope. Dirimo. I didn't have it right. Edicero. Didn't have it right. Scortum. right. Dilucesco. Lose flavor? Nope. Congerius. Don't know. Perkencio. A sensor. No. Compages. Company. No. Colonia. Farm? Or colony? Nope. I could have put position. Pegs. It was very narrow. Very small. Damn it. Proditor. Don't know. Raptim. Immediately or sudden. Hastily. Introyo. I go in between. I enter. Submotus. Raised. Damn. Labes. Lips or cheeks? Nope. Knee. Birth or born? Nope. Comprehendo. I comprehend. I understand. Nope. Eloquence. Eloquent. Yes. Preoccupo. Preoccupy. Go before. Yes. Porro. Didn't have it. Permunio. I defend. Counts. Secus. 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 Dry. Nope. Congeries. Don't remember. Heap. Subselium. Subsidiary. No. Compages. Don't remember. Binding. Concido. Don't know. Formido. I form. No. Rogatio. Ruling. No. Contentus. No. Confinis. Confined. No. Kind of. Proventus. Having set out. No. Prognatus. Diagnosis. Nope. Pubulor. I pale. Nope. Oratorius. Oratorical. Yes. Contrajo. Contract. I make a contract. No. Comprehendo. Snatch or seize. Got him. Lego. Read or make a law. Yes. Cum tum. Since things were so. Since when. Cum tum. When if. Or cum tum. If nicht nur, sondern auch. Got it. Conflagro. Conflagro. Attack. Assail. Buffet. No. Buff. Congeries. No. Compages. Binding. Got it. Concido. I sit down. Got it. Inspiratus. Unseparated. Or unburied. Converto. Converto. Convert. Nope, doesn't count. Pesum. Low. To the lowest part doesn't count. I should have counted. Venor. Hunt. Yes. Inclino. I sit in the incline. I cause an incline. I lean. Counts. Widua. Widow. Got him. Experior. Try out. Test. Got it. Contrajo. Stretch. Didn't get it. Vicus. 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 No. Lictor. Lictor. Teacher. No. Corneus. Horned. Got it. Counts. Magnificentia. Magnificence. Got him. Per error. I wander through or I err. Got it. Dolus. Pain. Trickery. Malice. Got it. Execror. I execrate. Got it. Congeries. 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 Heap or pile. Congeries. 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 Ferratus. Furnished. Got him. Grando. Hailstorm. Magnitude. Or I open up. Got it. That was multitude. Close enough. Converto. Turnover. Got it. Cortex. Brain. Wrong. Dilacero. Burn. Got it. Wrong. Praedictum. Prediction. Got it. Silex. Pebble. Got it. Confundo. I pour together. Counts. Contrajo. I make a contract or I stretch. I'm gonna count it. Contract. Wates. Seer. Boom. Wenia. Vein. Vein. Wenia. 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 Vein. Kindness or mercy. I knew that. Sperno. Scatter. Scatter or diffuse or something. I sever. I sever or despise. Doesn't count, and it became a leech card. Setius. Slow. Counts. Congeries. Heap. Got it. Demito. Send down or cast down. Got it. Benignus. Benign. Harmless. Prices. Skipping. Cortex. Skin or bark of a tree. Got it. Indutiae. Missed it. Truce. Documentum. Lecture. Counts. Commodum. Convenience. Got it. Crepito. I rattle. Agnosco. I recognize or I don't know. I'm going to say I recognize, and I'm right. Resto, I remain. Stand firm. Could have kept it. Skiskitor. Forgot. Puerulus. Forgot. Little boy. Paludomentum. A military cloak you wear over your shoulder. Got it. Colloquium. A colloquium or discussion. Got it. Didn't press the right button. Cervix. Either a deer, stag, or troop. Neck. Rescindo. I rescind, I cut off. Got him. Permotus. Moved? Wrong. Plausus. Applause. Got it. Calidus. Wrong. Wrong. Inflamo. I inflame. Counts. Libo. I make a libation. Kinda right, but counted as wrong. Alvus. Aged. Old man. Got it. Laturi essen. About to carry. Got it. Spectaculum. Show. Got it. Ovo. Dedicate. Vow. Vow. I exalt. Got it. Crepito. Crepito. I don't know. Rattle or cheer. Legitimus. Legitimate. Got it. Woweo. 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 I vow. I vow. Got it. Inermis. Unarmed. Boom. Furor. Furor. Rage. Got it. Pondus. Pondus. Wait. Pondus. Pondus. Wait. 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 Got it. Patrus. 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 Paternal. Paternal uncle. Close. Dicerno. Dicerno. Separate, discern, decide. Decide. Infirmatio. Infirmatio. Weakness. Got it. Weakening. Crepusculum. 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 I have no idea. Twilight. Crepusculum. Noto. I note. Boom. Palus. Palus. Pale or swamp. 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 Confligo. Forgot. Ugh, I knew that. Clash. Adversor. I turn to or I turn myself around. Wrong. Percontatio. Account. Inquiry. Boom. Despondio. I promise? I promise to give. Close. Crepito. 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 I shake. I rattle. It counts. Terni. 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 3 times. 3 each. 3 at a time. Counts. Phones. Phones. Fountain. Got it. Usquam. Usquam. If ever. Anywhere. Got it. Munus. 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 Pedipet. Oh. Quinquentissimus. 500th. Abundantia. Abundance. Got it. Fiducia. 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 Treasury. Trust. Minae. Parapets. Got him. Peculatus. Embezzlement. Boom. Crepusculum. Twilight. Boom. Cruentus. Bloody. Boom. Mercatura. Trade. Wow. Amplio. I am large. Magnificent. I make large or beyond. I make wider. I amplify. Yes. Counting. Frumentarius. 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 Fruitful. Damn. Grain corn. Decretum. Honor, elegance, or decision or principle. Yeah, boy. Tribunatus. Tribunatus. It's an officer above the legate, or just a tribuneship. You know what? Doesn't count. Praedius. Very witch. Walus. Don't know. Artus. Forgot. Abscedo. Forgot. Vigeo. I am vigorous. Boom. Ignobilis. Ignoble. Got it. Delitesco. I sip. Wrong. Celebro. I thicken, or I crowd, or I celebrate. Yes. Nescio quam. I don't know how much. I don't know what. Got it. Wallow. Forgot. I surround. Pirogo. I rule. Fur. Got it. Frick. Aweo. 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 I forgot. I desire. Secerno. I sever. Got that. Congredior. I go among. Counts. Counts. Ratus. Ratus. Advised or advised. Wrong. Destino. I am destined. Wrong. Soeri. To let go. To set sail. Always miss that one. Harundo. It's not quite hook. It's something like hook. It's something so close to hook. Read. Got it. Gaza, 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 Gaza. View. I'm on this treasury deflayo. I pour out. I weep over. I pie legs. I'm a priest. Wrong. I'm an intermitto. I go between. I send among. I go. I'm wrong. Porigo. I'm wrong. Optimas. 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 Best. Wrong. Wrong. Pertaining to the best. I'm right, actually. Derimo. Separate. Ericero. forgot. Scortum, can't think of it. Incolomitas. I was wrong. Dilucesco, wrong. Fingo, I was wrong. Percencio, censor, I was wrong. Comploro, I was wrong. Colonia, colony, I was right. Obligo, I obligate, right. Per exiguus, very narrow, very small. Wallum, I was wrong. Proditor, father, protector, betrayer. Raptim, hastily. Introio, I enter, right. Cultor, either cultivator or cultivator. Submutus, raised, removed. Labes, thought it was lips last time, this time, but it's actually neck or throat. Oh no, knee. Harsh. Versus, reversed. Officer. Foro. Having advanced. Secus, dry, no. Posticum, backdoor. Got it. Subcelium, wrong. Pendo, I don't know. I did know that. Bronze. Forehead or foliage or leaves. Got it. Form, no. Rogatio, no. Contentus, forgot. Confinis, bordering, got it. Cumba, forgot. Valley, Proventus, I don't know. Prognatus, don't know. Pulus, don't know. Profitior, I promise. Pabilor, Contradico, I speak against. Invius, in the way. Decidio, I distrust. Cuspis, culpable, blamable, no. Fetus, born, birth, got it. Offensa, offense, got it. Deuro, I burn down, counts. Signatus, signature, wrong. Licet, it is allowed, yes. Crater, bowl which you mix things in, yes. Lis, officer below the legate, stupid. Conflagro, clash or burn, got it. Aconitum, don't know. Impedimentum, impediment. Calis, don't know. Vitupero, indeed, nope. Praetor, it's like a leader, I knew that. Inspiratus, unhoped for, got it. Veto, veto, I veto, got it. Cumba, forgot. Frendo, forgot. Monodulo, didn't know. Miseratio, misery. I got it wrong, but I said I got it right on the keys. Stupid. Hiberno, wintry. Triens, trident. Third. Cuspis. Point or bite. Yep. Vicus, street or village. Yep. Pronuntio. I pronounce it. No, I'll take it. Lictor. It's a lictor in the village. It's a leader or someone in the Roms. Yep. Pica. Magpie. Got it. Sarkina. Forget. Coeo. Move. Assemble. Explorator. Scout or spy. Aconitum. Forget. Extraneous. Foreigner. Counts. Latrocinium. Don't know. Cumba. Don't know. Don't know. Didn't know. Winia. Kindness or mercy. Got it. Sarkina. Didn't know. And now I'm saying I got them right even though I didn't. When I get to the last, when these last 70 ones, when I've gone through every card once, the remaining ones I speed through it, man. Latrocinium, benignus, kind, and then I see if I do know it, I'll take some time. Crisis, seated before me? Yeah, sitting before, got it. Indutii, don't know. Vesto, I stand firm. Skiskistor, I ask. Kerwix, don't know. Neck, that's the one. Permotus, Calidas, Libo, taste, yep. Patrus, paternal uncle. Confligo, is that the clash one? Yes, it is. Adversor, I don't know. I promise to give up. Munus, Munu. Defense? No. Fiducia. Forgot again, man. As a trust. Frumentarius. I don't know, man. This is what I end up doing. Well, did it. We didn't get to level 41, I don't think. We probably got like a quarter there. I'm 40 and 1/4 now. Here's to tomorrow.